it off on the right, y'all. Set it off. Come on, let's set it off. Y'all want this party started quickly, right? Set it off, set it off, set it off, set it off. Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off, set it off. Come on, set it off, set it off, set it off. On the left, start it. On the right, start it. On the left, I suggest while we're left, start it. On the left, start it. On the right, start it. On the left, I suggest while we're left, start it. Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off, set it off. Come on, set it off. Set it off on Sunshines will shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. So you know if I'ma stick it out till the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, told you we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, 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 it's raining. Ella, Ella, it's raining. Under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, it's raining. Under my umbrella. Come into me.
Yo, welcome to Now Recording. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to you, 8030. Shout out to D-Mac. Shout out to Che. Shout out to Luna Lizzie. Shout out to Darcy Evans. Zylie Gets Real. Purple Paw Prince. Luna Lizzie. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I
apologize that the KFC ad played for like 2 seconds. After that song. I gotta not play the music on the Now Recording account because it doesn't have fucking premium. I hate that shit.
All right.
Sorry, go on.
So you were asking me about the Umbrella song, right? And
yeah.
why it has the relevance towards Zylie, right?
Yep.
Okay. So did you know Fireball?
Yes.
The Salvo game. All right.
Yeah.
Zylie, they were playing the round where someone hums a song and the other person has to guess it, right?
Yeah.
Chris Anark is humming Umbrella, and Zylie can't get it, and the time is counting down, and she can't get it. She can't get it. And then 3 seconds left, she goes, Umbrella. And Salvo's like, I think you looked at chat. I think Zylie looked at chat. Yeah. Zylie does not like this. She denies it to this day.
How do you not get like Umbrella by humming it? Like, actually, that is like if you don't know.
Yeah, that would be a little repetitive. And, like, yeah, it'd be hard to guess just off the cuff.
Mine was hard. Mine was the Killers' Mr. Brightside. That's actually kind of a hard song.
I mean, you could. I don't know.
I did a horrible job. But anyways,
we gotta look on the bright side, Matt.
Yeah, good one. So welcome to Now Recording. Hey, by the way, Mitch and Max, you do not know this lore at all, but I saw Darcy Evans in chat. Darcy, if you're going to hang around here, I would like a formal apology towards Shot from the Point for privacy complaining his video and getting the Repzilla interview call-in taken down. I don't appreciate that. So if you're going to be in our chat, I would like that apology, please. Thank you very much. Other than that, you can stick around, I guess. I think you're weird. Yeah. So a lot of dramas going on, a lot of stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. A new video came out from JustStop. We're going to react to that. But first, I wanted to talk about a couple things. Let's talk about Zip Zap. Zip Zap skibbity doo. All right, so Zip Zap tweeted out, Joshua Putman and Gardy_Ruiz are the same person, by the way.
Oh,
Ghost.
Thank you for the 5.
Oh, thank you.
JFA. There's a long ass fucking message. God damn it! Why can't I move the alert over there? There we go. He says, "Hey homos, fix the memberships so I can go back to shitting on you on Discord. Also, the last episode sucked. Couldn't get through the first 5 minutes."
Fuck you, JFA. The last episode ruled. 90 subscribers away, I think. So soon. So Ghosty replies to Zipzap's tweet saying, Zipzap at Ruiz is an artist that's been around for a while since the Keemstar show. They are not Joshua Putnam. What the fuck? And Zip replies, they literally draw the same. So Zipzap made a very massive accusation towards Ruiz here. Ruiz is our thumbnail artist. Ruiz did our Edwin thumbnail. It's one of the most viewed viewed videos on our channel. It is the most viewed video on Toxic Piplup's channel and our channel.
So Matt, can you tell us emphatically, are they Joshua Putnam at all?
I don't know. No.
You're not even sure.
No.
Did you not do research?
No, 90, like her only evidence is that they draw the same, I guess, and that's it. She had no backing. She had no evidence. She came in hot with a massive claim, and it was a crash and burn. And here's the thing: I like Zip Zap. Zip Zap's a very nice Christian woman who does not say slurs. She's never said a slur a day in her life. She would never say a slur. She has never said a slur once to me ever in a voice chat. I just want to make that clear. But
are you are you memeing, or like is that like for real? Like are you being like, because I don't know, I sense like a little bit of like the snarkasm there or something.
She has never to this day ever even said a syllable of a slur.
You know what Zylie talks about with the gaslighting voice? You're putting that on a little bit. Are you sure?
No,
like I'm not gonna press you on it too much, but okay.
No.
Are you sure? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Chat, does Zip Zap ever say slurs? Come on, chat. You know
Also,
Zip
chat,
Zap.
like the video as well while you're telling us at the same time. Do both equally.
Yeah, Zip Zap's a very nice Christian woman. She jumped to conclusions here, and I think it's very smart to have friends like the friends Zip Zap have to run stuff like this by them to see if it's cohesive with the situation, because if you're going to make such a blatant accusation here, you got to have evidence to back it up. Now, she did have evidence. She did not address it publicly, but this was her evidence. Can you put the evidence up, Mitch? It's the not that one, the other one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So this drawing right here, not the thumbnail by Ghost was here, is a drawing that allegedly Joshua Putman has drawn before. Now, I will say it definitely looks like it definitely has a similar style to Ruiz. That's for sure. But that style that Ruiz does is like the skateboarder style. You see a lot of drawings like that on skateboards. See, I think a lot of artists are used to seeing like the Cartoon Network animations. You know what I mean? That's how most people draw in this community. But there's different styles, and this is like a skateboard type style. And so it's just a similar style. It's like saying fucking this person that does Cartoon Network drawings and this person that does, I don't know, like similar drawings are the same, are the same person, but they're different people who draw alike. This is a similar style. I talked to Ruiz about it. He's like, yeah, that's definitely a similar style, but it wasn't me. So I don't have any reason to believe that Ruiz and Joshua Putman are the same person. Joshua Putman is some guy who's just going around doing crazy things, saying people are after him, jumping into DMs, everybody's spamming everybody's DMs, all that good stuff. Hopefully someone will make a video and give more context to it, but all we know is like, all right, let's just stay away from this guy. And to give like credence to the idea that is Ruiz, I just think kind of sucks. That being said, can you go back to the prior screenshot, Mitch? Thank you. Zip Zap did tweet out, I took down the tweet since I misfired, and most of my experience is hearsay, and consequently things happened at once. I apologize for posting it, and that's all fair. Thank you for taking it down, Zip Zap. I think that's an admirable thing to do. And we all make mistakes at the end of the day, and it happens. Shit happens, all right? The tweet was only up for about 6 minutes, okay? So no damage done. Nothing crazy happened. So I hope Zip Zap keeps doing what she's doing. And yeah, I don't know why Kristen Hark is spamming my DMs. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
He said,
okay,
do you want
cool.
some DMs that Josh spammed to his mods? Yeah. That's why he's spamming.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, can you stop, Chris, please? Thank you.
Keep going.
Geez. So yeah, that's what Zip Zap is saying.
I mean, so I don't know. That is a wild accusation to make just based off of like, oh, well, this is kind of a similar artwork. I mean, not to mention too, it's like where like since the Joshua Putnam thing is a thing, like, I mean, does this guy have like art that's out there like to actually compare and contrast there? Because I mean, like you said, like there's skateboard styles like that Cal Arts, Caltech, whatever you want to call it, kind of style animation, like they do all look generally the same just because of the way that it's like just stylized, the way that they do the proportions and things like that. I mean, I just wonder what the headspace was on that. It's like, you know, because I get it, it's like, you know, Joshua, but I mean, like I just need more evidence to back up your claim at that point. I don't think it's
I don't think you should jump the gun like that. Also, you probably do this privately.
Right.
Go to people privately and be like, "Yo, I found this art. It's by that Josh
try
guy."
to confirm it. Yeah, try to confirm it past the
yeah.
drawing. I mean, that seems reasonable.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the only semblance of art. For all we know, is Josh didn't even draw it. You know. So, at this point, you know, I don't think Zip Zap's a bad person. I think she acts in good faith. I just think she jumped to conclusions here, and I think her taking it down was a responsible thing to do. She did it very quickly, and more power to her. I hope she doesn't, you know, get something like this wrong again. She doesn't really get a lot of stuff like this wrong, so this is kind of rare for her.
Takes more tweets down in the future.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's all. That's pretty much all I got to say about Zip Zap. Now let's head on to the main event, if you will.
This one? Is it this one?
Yes.
Just stop.
Yes.
Clearing the air.
So I'm not going. We're gonna react. I'm not gonna go into the context of this video yet. We're going to react to it, and we're gonna talk about it while we react. But just for the JustStop had put out a video on the relationship between Ellis Mark and his wife, Jelly, I think. And saying that she was a cheater and stuff. It was really intrusive because
before we start this, I just want to get this out. I have not watched this video yet, but I am sensing he is going to say something along the lines of, "I didn't want to put this video out, guys, but I'm gonna do it just because I think I should." That's gonna be the way he couches this.
Yeah.
So
I'll take that bet.
So it was a very intrusive video that really dived deep into Ellis Mark and his wife's relationship and tried to spin Ellis Mark as being manipulated by her, while also spinning Ellis Mark as basically a shitty person for being friends with a guy named Sunny TM, who trolled some guy into donating $100 to the trans charity for saying something quote unquote transphobic. So this is JustStop, I guess, correcting the record, if you will. So let's listen to it.
Yep.
This video is going to be completely audio and about a specific video I deleted that's unrelated to my normal content. So if you don't want to hear about that...
Oh, you're not? Are you on the stream in the Discord?
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I don't hear it, dude.
God damn it.
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. It's all your fault. Oh, damn it.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's probably because I'm sharing screen and not browser. If I share browser instead...
Yeah, that'll do it.
Change Windows. Alright. There you go. That should do it now. How about that?
This video is going to be completely audio and about a specific video I deleted that's unrelated to my normal content. So if you don't want to hear about that or don't know what I'm talking about, I totally understand. Next big video is coming soon. But for those that do know what this is about and are wondering why it's coming now, well, I've been contemplating about whether this is the right thing for me to do or not for a while. Initially, I thought about just moving on and not making a follow-up beyond a community post, as I didn't think anything else needed to be said. But I'm just not the kind of person that can act like everything's fine and leave it at that. Never have been. I know not talking about it would lead to the majority of people forgetting, but I would remember. I do remember. And so I'm going to give a more detailed explanation of my thought process and mistakes without explicitly mentioning the two main individuals involved. This is because the video was, as an overarching theme, about their relationship and how I believe...
Yep.
At this point, shouldn't you just mention the individuals? You've already made a video on them.
Yeah, like a brief summary of it, just like I mean, well, because he's running scared at this point too. So I guess like not mentioning them is kind of a courtesy to be like, all right, I know I goofed, like, all right, you know.
The damage is already done, though. You know what I mean? Just fucking mention them at this point.
Well, especially if he's making another video, like, yeah, just nut up and say, I made a quick synopsis. It doesn't have to be a big long thing. You can just be like, I was in the wrong for doing this, even if you thought that, you know.
Yeah. All right. Press play.
Of my thought process and mistakes without explicitly mentioning the two main individuals involved. This is because the video was, as an overarching theme, about their relationship and how I believed one of the people in that relationship was in an emotionally manipulative, compromising position. My belief that this may have been the case began on November 15th with a former friend of the person's partner making a tweet in which they discussed the partner's supposedly manipulative behavior whilst they knew each other, and this concerned me, so I looked further. There was no plan to make a video at all at this point. I just wanted to look into it by
why
asking
are you getting
anyone.
involved with people? Sorry, like why are you, like I really don't understand this because I know that this was kind of like the where this all started. Like why, like who's reading tweets from somebody else in another relationship and then going, I need to get involved. This is something I need to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah. It was always kind of confusing why he got himself involved in this situation. He kind of explains it, but.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, there's a evil overlord.
One that might have answers, as I also once had a friend that was in a manipulative relationship, as many of you might know. Though she was in one with an adult as a minor, so it was far worse. Still, though, since I had known this person for a couple years...
Sorry, did you say pause?
That's not even fair to compare it. That's not even fair to compare. It's not fair to compare that at all. But he's young, right? He's like 19 or 18 or something, so... I don't know, man. These teenage YouTubers make dumb decisions.
Yeah, he's still figuring out which hole to put the penis in.
And we'd had on and off interactions over the course of them.
But not
I
minors.
Them a friend. I wanted to make sure if it was the.
That's not what I meant. What the fuck? What are you gonna bring that up for? Oh my god.
We were too close to that. I was just correcting the record.
I meant. Oh my god. No, I did not mean mine. Oh, Matt. What the fuck? No. But
he's
18.
Talking about like, yeah, but you know,
what do people who mine for minerals have to do with this? I don't understand, guys.
Well,
do you just do this just to see how much you can make me wriggle in front of people?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
And it works, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh fuck! Everyone always fucking figures that out about me.
Case as I didn't want them to be suffering, so I asked around. Some of those I asked choose to remain anonymous to this day, and I totally get why. But one of the more prominent people I asked about the situation was Daft Pina, as he was closer friends with the person at one point, and I'd heard from another.
So Daft Pina is a very known animation commentator. Made video. We did a now recording podcast going over them. Made a very I guess insidious video on Jaded Animation that has really dove deep on her face reveal and like put blame on her for certain things that didn't make any sense. Got heavily criticized for that. Apologized. Made friends with Jaden, and then had a pattern where he keep going back to that way, that persona that seems to go after people and doesn't dive deep into like getting both sides. Just goes with what they think is happening and what they think it's very black and white. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's this is Daft Pina. I had the conspiracy theory amongst other people that Daft Pina was behind the scenes manipulating JustStop to make the video. So
anonymous person that he had information. I talked with him on December 1st, and seeing the information he presented in regards to himself, as well as others who had experiences with the partner, plus the information I'd accrued, I decided I wanted to try reaching out to the person with a call, preparing a video script as well, as they'd seemingly pushed away other people's individual concerns. So during Daft and I's conversation, I came to the conclusion that a video compiling all their experiences and complaints together would show that many people were concerned for legit reasons and displayed negative behavioral patterns. I also was of the belief that, regardless of whether the call went well or not, it needed to be said since it seemed to be affecting many others as well as the person. Obviously now, though, I believe that everything specifically relating to the person's relationship should have been excluded, as it was private, and regardless of how I feel about it, it shouldn't have been revealed for everyone to see. But back to the retelling, first came the call, which should have been the end of it straight up, but the entire setup was a massive mistake. At first, I'd thought about going into it more natural.
Did you put the Streamlabs in the chat? Is it pinned or anything?
No. Would you
Can
like
you put that in the chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Keep playing.
Yep.
Without Daft present, stating my concerns to them genuinely, and being straightforward about who I'd talked to and why. However, Daft wanted to use it as an opportunity to probe for information we hadn't had confirmed yet, and insisted on having the call recorded with pre-made questions to ask and a group of friends to join in. But he also wanted to be real sneaky and underhanded about saying it would be recorded, mixing the mention of it in offhandedly with a longer statement, so if the person didn't address the recorded bit, it would technically count as consent, as they live in a two-party consent state. However, I knew for a fact that that wasn't how it was going to go, and mentioned as much to Daft, but he shrugged it off, and though I knew it wasn't the right thing to attempt, I tried going along with it thinking he knew best. It was noticed immediately, no doy. As was the whole already prepared list of questions bit, which never should have been a thing in the first place, but it was. And with that discovered, the rest of the call was really awkward because why wouldn't it be? Nothing about this was genuine.
So pause.
And bringing the person in.
So Daft Pina constructed a bunch of questions and was purposefully pitching a way to misword mischievously the about recording. He wanted to try and word it in a way that would confuse LS Mark, so he wouldn't hear that he had just been asked to be recorded, or he might on accident say yes to this to get around two-party consent state. Which is a very shady maneuver.
And I'm pretty sure that's coercement anyway. I don't think that that's actually like legal.
Yeah, which I think, and JustStop shut that down, I believe, and good on him for that.
Well, good for that.
Hang on, for those of us outside of the US, I haven't heard this before. What's the difference between a two-party consent law and a one-party consent law? What the fuck?
So a one-party consent law. Let's say I'm recording you, Mitch. If I live in a
recording laws.
State,
Yeah, that I get. Sorry, I thought we were talking about other kinds of consent.
No, in a one-party consent one-party consent, I can have sex with you whenever I want.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
As long as I consent.
I was like, what are you guys talking about? Two-party consent laws? I'm like, isn't that everywhere?
No. In America, only one person needs to consent. Mitch.
Listen, we have our freedoms here, all right? I'm not going to have you slander me from across the pond over there.
Yeah, I was like,
I'll consent to whatever sexual intercourse I want to have.
Yeah, I was scared because I'm like, well, I've never heard of this law, but I'm pretty sure in Australia, every state here is a two-party one. What the fuck are you guys? Why do you even have a word for that? Okay, we do a little bit of goofing and being stupid.
Beaver!
Hey, there he is.
Hello, not Beaver.
You sound in a bad mood there, Beavers.
I just woke up. Sure.
Oh. Well, I mean, you said you were going to be up by 9, so...
I know, and then I had to listen to that dumbass Mitch say, "What's a two-party consent law?" I thought we were talking about a different kind of consent.
It's a two-party consent law. I mean, when two people want to have sex with each other, they gotta consent.
I didn't know you guys did such good impressions of Mitch. This is really impressive.
Oi, mate.
I fucking
consent
quit.
to having sex.
I fucking quit. No, surveillance, yeah, recordings, those ones, I understand those laws. Yeah, like in California, you've got one party, right?
Yeah, one party can have sex with you.
No!
Right. One party consents, the other one...
Recording, with recording.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
One party consents, one party fights.
One party... One party can consent to recording when having sex.
Oh man, this is gonna be on Peepaw in the morning.
It's always a party and one party consent.
Can we
Zip
do
Zap, what do you want? What does Zip Zap want? I'm reading chat. What do you want, Zip Zap? You said Matt doesn't read chat. I'm reading chat. I got my eyes on the chat. I've been looking at y'all. All right?
I think Zip Zap said a little bit before. I'm trying to find it. Keep watching. He takes accountability pretty well.
Well, yeah, I get that, Zip Zap, but I'm not gonna just watch the whole video and not talk, okay? You know what's
part about the JS situation from his perspective? He was literally stranded by Daft after being supported to create it.
Yeah,
that's what Zap said.
Here's the thing, right? The chat is confusing because it's all different colors now, so my brain just kind of like looks at it for a second and then just goes back to doing what it was doing. So yeah,
Matt's got ADHD.
I was about to say, do you have ADHD?
I never diagnosed, so I don't know. Maybe that's why I never paid attention in school.
Explains all the streams.
Can we watch this video?
Yes, Mitch. Keep playing.
Okay.
in under the guise of helping with a video didn't help either. Daft rationalized it to me with the idea that when people are in possessive relationships, the partner will often check messages, so it would be best not to leave any mention in text. But in retrospect, bringing someone in under false pretenses to talk about that kind of thing would only make them paranoid. Overall, it's clear to me now that Daft was more focused on getting the video created than actually talking with the person, so that's how the call came to be like it was. But it did still happen, and didn't lead to the expected result, so the video went forward, as I thought there was nothing else that could be done. There was, though, in retrospect, obviously. I just didn't see it because Daft and others who helped with the script kept reiterating to me that there was no other way, so I kept going. Or rather, I decided it was best to take a 2-week break after the call on December 12th because I was so exhausted with everything mentally, and then the video continued going. Speaking on the production of the video itself, it went through several drafts, rewrites, and edits. This is partially because, at first, the script was far less organized, less accredited, and way more venti, so it needed heavy retooling as more evidence came about. Daft and others would also add stories from people we talked to that couldn't be evaluated as anything more than hearsay, as they had no proof, and when I would try to say as much in the script, he'd stop me and go, "Don't say it like that. People will deconstruct and focus on it if you do." He wanted me to use sneaky language again, so in the end I cut them out entirely. And for bits that I didn't remove, I made sure to ask follow-up questions to get evidence of dates and such.
Remember I said that?
Yeah.
Remember I said that?
Mm-hmm.
When he, you can tell in particular when he, parts that I think he still left in that were him adding context to things were those parts, you know, when he, right at the end, when he'd come in and he'd say, editing, just stop here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that's where he was
adding stuff in, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't sit right with me that he was doing that because
yeah. Oh yeah.
it was just easy to deconstruct, right?
Yeah.
Because once he did that, you could say, "Oh, well, that adds a bit of context."
Right.
So yeah,
No.
I see where it's coming from.
No, I agree with that. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think Daft Pina was adding stuff as he went, fucking being like, "No, you need to change this. You need to say that." Really had his like. It wasn't like, all right, so I don't know if he's like the puppet master, but he had his teeth like sunk into JustStop, right? And he was basically manipulating him that way. Like he wasn't pulling the strings in the sense that JustStop was doing everything, but it was almost like he was like seducing him in a way. You know what I mean? Like metaphorically speaking.
It's almost like JustStop is a weak-willed nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. And Daft Pina is a strong-willed psychotic nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Play.
Focus on it if you do. He wanted me to use sneaky language again, so in the end I cut them out entirely. And for bits that I didn't remove, I made sure to ask follow-up questions to get evidence of dates and such. Questions Daft never asked. He would just believe them wholeheartedly without proof and say we needed to add it to the script. And I didn't see how much of the script that was until I got to the editing phase and noticed all the bits I couldn't pull up screenshots or evidence for. I could also see that...
Pause it really quick? What, like, I just don't understand. At this point, like, aren't there enough red flags with this person in this process to be like, hey, you know, maybe this is coming from like a weird place and maybe I should just stop the video right here.
You should
know?
just stop the video. JustStop should just stop the video.
You got him.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you, if you were seeing all of these red flags, this person was pushing you in these directions, you've already edited out a whole bunch of stuff from the video because you knew it was petty, and then you come to them again, and then they keep on giving you stuff that's just petty, and you're like, well, I don't know, I don't think we should, like, even if you're a weak-willed individual like this JustStop guy, like, wouldn't you just be like, wouldn't at some point you just be like, all right, well, this is a dumb idea for a video anyway. Maybe I should just go back to making cartoon reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hindsight is 2020, but that being said, even with hindsight, I would agree with you, Max.
Yeah.
To be as good faith to Mr. JustStop as I can, I think. Again, I'm not using this as an excuse. This is like the only amount of good faith I'll show this guy is that he's young and very impressionable. Daft Pina is a little older, and I think maybe JustStop looked up to him in some ways, or like, you know, they're all in voice chats, they're all talking and stuff. Maybe JustStop said the right things that are not just Daft Pina said the right things that really kind of twisted JustStop's ideals
Well,
because he
you don't feel stress when you're doing the right thing. Like I guess there are some circumstances where maybe you feel a little bit of stress when you're doing the right thing, quote unquote. But like usually when you're feeling stressed about making a video like this, especially commentary wise, like it's because you're worried that some element of it is just not going to land well, or it's not going to like work out for you. You know? So like there had to have been something in his mind that's like, all right, this is maybe not the best idea.
It could have been the like false investment fallacy or like the sunken cost fallacy, where he's like, he's invested so much time in making this video, it's nearly done. It's like, oh, I'm not going to throw it. I've invested so much, just fucking put it out. And
it's just like,
I might get gains.
Drama, and it's uprooting somebody else's like life, like you know what I mean. Like it's not like that severe.
Sometimes when a YouTuber's hooked in like that, they don't even realize they're doing that.
Well, didn't he just say that he was like losing sleep over it and shit? Like, I mean, if that's the case, that's like a whole ass problem right there.
Yeah, no, he argues against being terminally online in this video, but he is by all means terminally online.
Zip Zap says it was previewed by like 6 people.
Oh man,
because that's I think that's a joke, but if that's unironic, that'd be pretty funny as well.
Because all of his subscribers just stopped.
Yeah,
this motherfucker showed this video to a lot of people.
Yeah,
and you know, hindsight. This is what I said. Hindsight is 20/20, right? So I can get look. The worst thing that this guy said, right, was that he started working on this thing last year, early December. Right? Mm-hmm. He had a long ass time for it to kick in. He showed it to other people. He had to sit in the editing room and edit it. And at no point did he decide, you know what? Probably not a good idea.
I think he. Go ahead, Max.
Well, I was just gonna say, I wonder what the video looked like before he edited out all the petty stuff. You know, like how petty did it get? You know, not to pull in another drama, but I wonder if it was like similar to like the Clyde the Weeaboo thing with Seth the Programmer, where it's like the guy's just spending a majority of the video more just venting about what his problems were and everything. Like, what other stuff does that have to do if he cut out a lot of stuff that he didn't like?
I definitely think there was something in his brain telling him like, yo, get out of this while you can, but I think he just ignored the instincts and just fucking jumped and just kept going. Just like what Mitch said, is just he's gone this far. It's time to finish it. And it was just the worst mistake he could ever do.
Yeah.
All right, press play.
Daft wanted to make a large portion of the video about his personal grievances with another creator, Sunny TM, who was tangentially involved with the duo. You might know, if you saw the video, that the section on him doesn't really mention Daft at all, other than briefly at the very beginning. That's because I talked him out of including a 6-minute summary of their interactions together, as it was completely unnecessary and petty compared to what I had found in relation to Dubus Goobus. He just wouldn't let the Sunny section be, though. It always had to have an extra bit showing Sunny is underhanded, Sunny is a bitch, Sunny sucks dick for money, just on and on. Since Daft kept scrolling his social media looking for things to add, all of which I shot down, well, other than one. At the very end of the Sunny section, I briefly mentioned that Discord moderators stated Sunny posted the nudes of a girl in the Only Plays Discord server. However, there was no physical proof of this happening, so I wanted to exclude it entirely. But Daft was insistent that I keep it, so I did, with the prerequisite that it was unconfirmed but matched with Sunny's behaviors. And look, Sunny does suck. He emotionally manipulated a man in the midst of a mental breakdown to send money to a trans organization to make up for whatever unintentionally, allegedly transphobic remark he made. Then when the opportunity suited him, he said that the man was still transphobic and that the apology he suggested was corporate. Then, during a live stream when he had the chance to admit he was obviously just bullying and trolling this guy, he doubled down saying the guy was actually transphobic and that he did it for the good of trans people. Sunny is an asshole, a troll, a wannabe edgelord contrarian, creepy, unself-aware, and fake. But I shouldn't have mentioned anything relating to him that didn't have physical proof, even if I stated it was based on the testimony of others. That's why I couldn't come up with a
Pause.
What? I love it. He's like, fuck that guy. But I shouldn't have mentioned him. Oops.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Well, I think this should have been Daft Pina's video, bro. If Daft Pina, all right, so Sunny TM's been making videos on Daft Pina. Why can't Daft Pina respond with his own video? Why does he have to tell JustStop like, yo, you should do this, you should do that. Why are you getting JustStop to do your dirty work for you? Why can't you fucking do it yourself? If you have so much issues with this guy, Sunny TM, why don't you make the fucking video? You fucking loser, make the fucking video. No balls, bro. No balls, dude, at all. Like, why are you using this fucking guy to do your dirty work when you have the talent and the ability to do it yourself? If you're gonna fight your battles, fight them on your own. You don't need JustStop for it. I think JustStop, I think the Sunny TM part of the video with the Dubus Glubus guy, I think that's the best part of the video. And if it was just a video on Sunny TM, whether it was from Daft Pina or JustStop, I think that would have been fine. The Dubus Glubus part is kind of shows that Sunny TM is a troll, and it was kind of shitty for him to double down on Doc on the radio and be like, yeah, that guy's transphobic, blah, blah, blah. No, you fucking got him to spend $100 to a charity. You pretty much owe this guy $100. So, yeah, no, he's a shitty person. But at the end of the day, what JustStop did was just spinning this to LS Mark is ridiculous just because they're friends. Guilty by association is always ridiculous.
What do you mean he owes him $100? You want to take the money away from the trannies?
Beavis, you can't say that word.
We're far enough in.
The transgenders still get their money, but Sunny needs to give $100 to Dubus Glubus.
I think that $100 should go to J.K. Rowling personally. Just to balance it all out, you know.
If ZipZap says in the chat, if this video's reaction went the way Daft wanted, in my opinion, Daft probably would have taken credit for helping. 100% agree. We'll get to what Daft Pina takes credit for later on, publicly at least. But
nice.
Yeah, aside from that, I think Sunny TM is an asshole who trolled this guy Dubus Glubus, got him to spend $100 to a charity, which honestly, good troll in my opinion. But
I think Sunny TM is funny.
Yeah, it's a good troll, but it's still like a shitty thing to do. Like if it was like $10, I'd be like, okay, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna spend $100.
Yeah, so let me get this straight. He gaslit, or they, I don't know who they are, gaslit someone into saying something transphobic.
So the person said something transphobic, but it wasn't really that transphobic. But they kind of like twisted it.
Yeah, what the guy said, right, is he said that he was tired of seeing trans people from like Tumblr trans people, right? Which are like the over the top, pushing their beliefs down your throat thing. And then he said, "Oh, well, then you're transphobic, right?" And then then he got him. Yeah.
And this Dubus Glubus guy is like this.
He flipped out. He flipped out. Like he was almost drooling. He flipped out that bad.
Yeah, this guy got really paranoid. He thought his career was starting to grow at that point. He's pretty big now, but he was starting to grow at that point, and he just got really paranoid and freaked out, and was just willing to do anything to make it go away.
Wow.
And you can see in the recorded voice chats that as soon as Dubus Glubus leaves, they start busting out laughing. You know, it's an obvious troll. My issue is Sunny going on Doc on the radio and doubling down on it when he could have just been like, yeah, it was a troll, it was funny. Well, we spent $100. Fuck that guy, you know?
Right.
I don't know. Like this I've watched some Sunny's videos. He's not the type to be standing up for people's rights. You know, he's just a fucking memer who says edgy stuff online. He's probably said things about other people. So I don't think he's in any way or shape or form some sort of virtuous person. And this was just a troll, 100%. But yeah, Daft Pina should have made the video on Sunny. Go ahead, keep playing.
Justification for it when asked on livestream. That's why I couldn't come up with justifications for a lot of things on livestream. I was uncertain and didn't know it because I'd been hyped up that this was a good idea despite my reluctance, and eventually I thought I was confident in creating it, but I never was. And I only realized that when I was given negative feedback.
What did you say? Here with that crap. I said he's a weak-willed little bitch. Like he just is. Like look at that last statement is just weak-willed little bitch energy. It's like so you're saying that like you made an entire video of it, right? With all these people coming in and saying like, oh yeah, well, this one person, I guess, just like really ginning you up, like, yeah, it's gonna be a great video. And you thought it was so good, and then you went on a live stream and that's when it fell apart for you? Not like the tens of other times apparently you had in the cognitive dissonance to be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't put this in the video because it's too petty. Like,
yeah.
At any point, you should have known that was a bad idea. Don't try to pull this crap where you say you went on a live stream and then you realized how bad it was when people started pressing you about how bad it was. No, you knew.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
And away we go.
No, it's because I'd been hyped up that this was a good idea despite my reluctance, and eventually I thought I was confident in creating it, but I never was. And I only realized that when I was given negative feedback. Feedback I never received until it was already too late. This isn't to say I didn't try to get varied opinions. I showed the video and script to a couple good friends that didn't know anything about the situation who said it was solid. I showed it to the people I interviewed and they said it was solid. It made me think I was wrong to worry, that I was indeed doing the right thing.
Yeah, name names. Name names.
Who,
You need
bro?
to
The
cut
people
these
you
people out of your life.
yeah, the people you interviewed. You mean the people who want the video out? Yeah, sure. Of course, they're gonna say it's good. The people who don't like the girl, yeah, sure. The people who don't like LS Mark, sure. But I don't know. You said you also showed to like neutral friends who didn't know what was going on. I don't think they were paying attention, buddy. Because
No, they were going, dude,
I
good
don't
video,
think
just like
they
the
were
rest of your
either-
videos, man.
yeah,
They were either not paying attention, right?
Yeah.
Or you need to get rid of them because they're
Yeah.
just yes men.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you. You need to make friends with someone like an FPS Diesel or someone who can like think like on their own and think in that YouTube sense to where they can give you an honest opinion on your work. Because I don't know about this animation community, bro. I don't think they're on that wavelength, man. I think they're just sniffing their own farts at this point.
Maybe
Like
that's
you're
why
fucking-
DaftPina talks that way.
Yeah, I think they're just they're just like they're wishing that their farts were animated. That's what they're daydreaming about their farts being animated. So
I
they
wish
can
I could
smell it.
see my farts.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Script to a couple good friends that didn't know anything about the situation who said it was solid. I showed it to the people I interviewed and they said it was solid. It made me think I was wrong to worry, that I was indeed
pause.
doing the right thing.
Even going to fucking Smaggle Daggle, I think Smaggle Daggle would give you an honest opinion on this video. That's like, that's how low I think of the animation community.
Well, somebody said that the animation community is cringe, or animation communities are
Yeah.
cringe in general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty true.
I didn't know they were still around. And to be honest, I never really thought they were animation so much as like storyboards. They were more
Yeah.
storyboards than like comics with sound.
Right,
yeah.
pretty much.
But at the same time, I don't like saying that because, yeah, most of these are like people that are learning how to draw and they're finding their way, and it's mean. You're mean, DaftPina.
Great.
But as soon as I saw negative thoughts on the video being publicly released, I remember feeling a lump in my throat because I knew I didn't have a rebuttal, and when put to scrutiny, I couldn't defend the choice to make the relationship information public, and that's when I learned I'd messed up. It was never my place to publicize the info, and no matter the intention, I was ignorant and stupid to think anything good would come from making it. Aside from other people that have been scorned by the friend group speaking up, though that's unrelated to the relationship. But I didn't quite see how I'd messed up yet, so I went to Daft and the others for advice, and they told me to keep the video up, giving all the explanations in the world.
Of course they would. Of course they would tell you to keep the video up.
What are you talking about? Just stop? No, it's a great video. Just keep it up. It's great.
Bro, look at the views. Look at the comments. He was getting a lot of good pro comments, and I'm surprised he did take down the video because the video was received very positively, like in his comments and in the likes and the
In
dislikes.
that bubble.
Yeah, in that bubble, it was received very positively. In the comment,
Okay, well, if that's the case, then I can almost kind of understand him coming on live stream and then like getting torn apart. Because if you're just getting the gas from like, it being like a good thing from your own community
Yeah.
and like everybody around you and whatever, and you think that you're not insulated, but you actually are, and then you finally take that step out of your bubble, and then you're just inundated with every single negative comment about it. Like I could see that reasonably happening to somebody, but
Oh,
still, he should have known because he had all these problems beforehand.
yeah, I agree. All right, press play.
Speaking up, though that's unrelated to the relationship. But I didn't quite see how I'd messed up yet, so I went to Daft and the others for advice, and they told me to keep the video up, giving all the explanations in the world for why. I was in a group call with around 7 people, and they all said the same thing, which just confused me even more about what to do. I was in panic mode. Then the person I'd made the video about messaged me saying they wanted to call, and Daft told me not to. So, in a panic state, I just kept texting the person what Daft told me to say. But then a couple other friends pulled me into a separate call and knew what state I was in. I tried to dismiss what they said at first, claiming that this was the only way, repeating what Daft had told me, but they helped me to see how deep in the shit I was. How detached I was becoming from myself in a search for guidance on a matter that I had no right to trespass in. And so from there, I decided to do what I thought was best. I went back into the large group call and said I wanted to talk to the guy. They discouraged it, but I said I wanted to anyway, and I unlisted the video that night. At first, I was reluctant to delete it because, disregarding the relationship, it did help some people that were affected by the group to speak up, and I didn't want to make them feel like they couldn't or that they were invalid, but in the end, I saw that was tarnished by the relationship material, which was the main point addressed. So, I deleted it, knowing how big of a mistake I'd made to publicize it. I made a statement, then I just kind of buried myself in my work. I've got a big video coming soon for those that want to know when I'm going to get back to regular content, but...
Everyone in a relationship right now is shaking in their boots like, oh shit, is he going to come for me? This is the next big video.
No. Oh no, man! I cheated on my girlfriend once in fucking high school. Holy shit, he's coming for me, bro.
We've been broken up for 10 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is an element of this. If I were friends with JustStop at this point, I would be like, yeah, like, I don't know, maybe we should distance ourselves a little bit. You know my girlfriend. You follow my girlfriend? Oh shit, like maybe.
Yeah, I'm not trusting anyone in this fucking community ever.
In the animation,
no one should ever go. No one should ever go anywhere near Daft Pina. Not only does he sound weird, he's just he's a snake, bro. He's a snake. I don't like that guy. Never have.
Yeah, like what he says publicly, and I think I said this in our other recorded reaction to his other video, was, his early videos, he would criticize the art of bigger YouTubers. He'd then make friends with them, and then he'd unpublish the videos. Even though, just because they're friends now, what does that change about what he said about the art? The art hasn't changed, because they're friends. Like, oh, well, no. And then he admits that it was mean, the video. And he's a fucking social climber. Hate that shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
But I did keep my ear to the ground, and one person I never saw come to my defense in all of this was Daft. Privately, he said that he was proud of me for making my own decision, but he...
Here, I'm gonna hear that again.
Get back to regular content, but I did keep my ear to the ground, and one person I never saw come to my defense in all of this was Daft. Privately, he said that he was proud of me for making my own decision, but he was completely silent on social media and didn't make any posts for a couple of weeks. I asked him about it, and he said he would make a statement in a month or two so people wouldn't believe he puppet mastered me into making the video.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Oh, bro. All right, let me just wait a couple months
tactic, man.
when everyone's
Great
forgotten about
tactic.
it, and then I'll say something when no one's paying attention.
Yeah, then I'll say like what he just did. What? Okay, he just did this. He literally just fucking did this. Holy shit. Can you make a new tab, Mitch?
Yeah.
Go to Daft Pina's YouTube channel.
YouTube. Daft Pina, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go to videos.
Yeah.
All right, see that? Tina Fate 1, right?
Yeah.
The second video?
Yeah.
That is him addressing all the crazy shit that he did like last October of 2021, I think.
Yeah.
We talked about it on Now Recording. Basically, this guy pretended she was a girl, but he put out information on her that led to her docs.
Yeah.
He didn't put out his docs. He didn't put out his docs, but he put out like screenshots that led to a docs, and this is him talking about it now, more than a year later. This is how this guy works. If he gets into shit, he's going to lay low, not talk about it, and tell his side of the story in about a year. So if you want to hear about his JustStop stuff, check back in like October of 2025.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't think he did. I pushed back against a lot of his influence. I was the one that said it should be on my channel since I had the better reputation and thought no one would take it with the seriousness it deserved if Daft covered it, which probably should have been my cue to not have him involved at all, but he was always a good friend to me, so...
Can you go back?
You are
Go back.
fucking idiot.
Let me hear that again.
Daft wanted to put it on his channel?
I had the better reputation and thought no one would take it with the seriousness it deserved if Daft covered it, which probably should have been my cue to not have him involved at all, but he was always a good friend to me, so I trusted him. I was the one that brought him on in the first place. I decided to upload the video. It was my mistake, ultimately. Daft made the situation far worse with his presence, but I'm not sure I'd call him a puppet master, more so an enabler. I can't pretend like it's all his fault.
Pause. No. You're not going back on your word, man. You were literally just saying he was in group chats, like telling you what to say. And you were doing it. He was telling you what to say, and you were doing it.
Listen, Matt. I mean, if somebody buys the meth for you and then puts it in your hand and lights it for you, and then you take a puff, like they're not puppet mastering you into smoking meth. They're just enabling you.
Max, do you see?
He's basically like, guys, I'm not a weak-willed bitch. I just make very poor decisions.
Like it's like I said before. Like if you want to play this game, just stop. You don't want to call him a puppet master. Okay, he's a vampire. You invite him in the house, and now he's sucking your blood. Like that. That's what happened, bro. You brought him in. Okay, now he's fucked your whole fucking video up. Good job, dude. Like he took over. He pitched a bunch of things that you decided to keep in the fucking video. You re-edited the video because he was sending you shit. And then when all the shit was going down, you didn't take down the video because he was telling you not to take down the video. And he was telling you what to say to other people, and you were saying it. He was manipulating you. It's obvious. Yeah. He is a puppet master, bro. He's pulling your fucking strings.
I just love how this was originally supposed to be on Daft Pina's channel.
Yeah. You imagine the joy Daft Pina must have thought when JustStop came to him. He's like, hey, I want to make a video on this. And Daft Pina's like, great. Awesome. I got a lot for you.
I mean, I don't know. We don't know, right? But like, I'd imagine how it probably went was they were in a call and they were talking shit with each other. And then they went, you know what? Somebody should make a video like exposing all of this. And Daft Pina was like, you know what? I'm already working on this video, actually. I've got all this information. And then it was like, but it's such a shame because people won't take me seriously because of past stuff. And, I have a smaller channel, JustStop. And then JustStop had the light bulb and he went, wait a minute. I could be the hero we all deserve and need. And then he decided to put it on his channel. That's my headcanon.
I can see that. That seems like making it happen without really showing that you made it happen.
Right.
Yeah, that's typical typical snaky YouTuber play.
Mm-hmm.
What's the thing? This is something Tommy always said. Like start a fight with someone, but make it look like they started it.
Yes.
That's that's the way to move up in this world, kid.
So I had to upload the.
Oh, keep playing?
Yes.
Video. It was my mistake, ultimately. Daft made the situation far worse with his presence, but I'm not sure I'd call him a puppet master, more so an enabler. I can't pretend like it's all his fault. I genuinely thought it would help the situation with the person, as stupid as that sounds. But I've come to see with this whole thing that I was 100% wrong to go about it like I did from the word go. No matter how many people said it was a good idea, no matter how much support I received, I should have been able to see how poor of a decision it was. Believe it or not, I'm not a terminally online person. I do spend a considerable amount of time on my PC, since that's how I play a lot of games and get all my work done, but I only really had Twitter as far as social media, and recently I've decided to stop using that. I don't talk to people on Discord all that often outside of friends.
You're not a terminally online person, you're just very poorly socialized.
No, we're not terminally online. He's just terminally on his computer. There's a difference. There's a distinction there.
I think he's one of those guys who just is terminally online, but they just don't realize it. You know what I mean? Like they just they can't accept it. So they're just like, I just hang out in Discords every now and then and calls with other people that I talk to for 7 hours in a day.
It's the kind of person to say, like, oh, y'all need to go touch some grass. And then you go like, oh, when's the last time you touched grass? And then they pause and they're like,
oh shit.
Wait, it's been a few weekends.
It cuts to their face and they got veins like popping out of their eyeballs and like they haven't showered in 3 days and their hair is
Key and Peele scene where he's just sweating like a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Many of whom I know and hang out with in real life. Yet, as this has been pointed out to me so many times before, it was a seriously terminally online thing to do, and now I can see that a lot of the reason behind that terminally online decision was due to who I let influence me. People have said it for a while, and I've tried to shrug it off or even defend him, but I can't deny Daft is a toxic person. It's something I've rejected for a while, but it's true. He really, at least from my perspective, hasn't changed much since the days of the Jaden face reveal. He's just gotten better at hiding it publicly and letting other people fight his battles, like he tried to do with me by including a massive section on Sunny. He wants to pretend he's better than all these people that talk about-
But he enabled you, I thought. Sorry. It's just that he enabled you. Like that, you just said that he wasn't the puppet master, but now you're trying to throw him under the bus like it was his idea to begin with? Like, which is it?
Yeah, this is wishy-washy as fuck, bro.
By
the way, we're going to get more into this in a second, but this guy was going around saying that all he did was just ask Daft Pina for advice, and that was it. He told me this. He told me that Daft Pina was like one of like several people that he came to, okay? Now he's saying that fucking Daft Pina is like the reason why shit hit the fan. Something changed.
So, you think that, like, is it just a matter of, like he knows Daft Pina is, like, an easy person to throw under the bus? Like,
I think he's mad at Daft for not defending him publicly or not talking about it publicly, and he had to catch all the heat. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hasn't changed much since the days of the Jaden face reveal. He's just gotten better at hiding it publicly and letting other people fight his battles, like he tried to do with me by including a massive section on Sunny. He wants to pretend he's better than all these people that talk about him, acting like he doesn't care, but he does. To be honest, I didn't take the criticisms of Daft too seriously for a while because people like Jar and Sunny would do it so poorly, just regurgitating what others had said or having completely stupid points. But for the first one that really stuck with me, a video by this guy Rhythm Rev, I knew Daft had seen it. He even had a friend of mine continually reply to Rev on Twitter so Daft could act like he hadn't seen it. He cares a lot about his public perception and has a really black and white mentality about whether people are good or bad. That's why when I have brought up my own concerns to him, he's usually brushed them off, saying the shit he did was for the greater good. It was with that same mentality that, back during the Antunes drama of 2020, he convinced me to report the video for privacy and creating the weird spanking animation, both of which I regret doing as they came off hypocritical, though I don't know how many people...
Pause. Okay. I have no idea what this drama is. If anyone in the chat would like to give us the rundown on this drama, I would greatly appreciate it. You can come into the Discord and head into Waiting to Call, and we'll pull you in. So yeah, if anyone in the chat knows anything about this Antunes drama, please join Waiting so we can get the rundown on all that. Go ahead, keep playing.
Is he
both
saying,
of which I...
like that?
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I'm trying to clarify. Like, I don't understand. So he's saying that that Daft Pina, like something like this has happened before with Daft Pina, where Daft Pina pushed him to make some sort of a, like, or it sounds like he didn't make a video. He just like flagged somebody or something.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying Daft Pina pushed him to flag a video that had some sort of animation of him getting spanked.
That's really not. That's fucking. But then you should know that happened like 3 years ago. Then, like, if you've had prior, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I regret doing as they came off hypocritical, though I don't know how many people even remember that fiasco. And you know, when it comes to the Sunny section of the video, in retrospect, it doesn't have too much to do with the person and their relationship, but subconsciously, I think I decided to keep what was left of it, aside from Daft's grievances, not only to show what Sunny had done to Dubus Goobus, which was really fucking horrific, but also, I kinda empathize with the person. Having a friend that doesn't listen to criticisms and keeps repeating toxic behavior over and over, yet, for whatever reason, you stick by them, keep them as a friend, publicly hang out with them, and trust their word. But I can't do this anymore. I'm cutting ties with Daft. I'd love to see...
Hey, yay!
But what if okay, this is a really dark joke, but what if all of a sudden you heard I can't do this anymore.
Oh, God. Jesus.
It's done.
Oh.
I can't do it
I wonder
anymore,
what would be
guys.
worse. Is calling somebody your friend before you shoot yourself, or cutting ties with somebody and then, you know what I mean? What would be worse?
Just stop. If you're listening, please, no, don't do that. No.
Just stop.
Just stop that. Yes.
It comes out.
Yeah,
It comes out that Daft Pina is just calling him as he's recording this.
Yeah.
And
You
then
just
he
hear the
can shoot
voice.
himself.
You hear the phone ringing in the background. The Discord ring.
Answer the phone. Answer the phone. Now. Answer
He gets to the gates of heaven, and they're like, "Why did you kill yourself?" He's like, in retrospect, I really shouldn't have done what that Daft Pina.
Daft
guy
Pina,
told me to
yeah.
do."
Daft Pina's the one that forced me to do it, but
But
now I
you
see
know-
the error of her ways.
But he wasn't really the puppet master. It was more just an enabler.
And then they're like, "Oh, great, we got one of these autists again." And all of them are like, "Why did all these autists start showing up here? What's going on?"
Does I have an autist section
you're from
in
Daft
heaven?
Pina? Get in the queue.
Him improve and actually show growth, as outside of drama he's been good to me, but I can't abide his actions. Especially with this whole situation giving me clarity and showing that he really brings out the worst in me. And speaking of, I know with that video, I marred my reputation in a way that will probably never be seen as the same thing again. I definitely ended up cutting a good few ties. But after this is released, I'm gonna go back to making the content I love that makes me happy. And I just hope I can be allowed to learn and grow while I'm still young. I messed up royally, and I'm going to try and make up for it. Thanks for listening if you've made it this far. New video coming soon that's hopefully not so dour. Goodbye.
Stop being gay. All right.
Now, right? I agree with him. I said this. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're clearly good at something, right? But you don't have a head on you.
Yeah.
Just
all right.
Just do your little gay animation things.
So let's play a game here. We got two people in waiting that we've both done podcasts on, and I'm guessing both of them have info on the Antunes drama. Beavers, which one should I pull up?
The one that isn't gonna say anything about their penis.
Boom. FN East, you're on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh shit indeed. What's up, dude?
Dude, I was watching the stream and you guys were just talking about, we have two people in the waiting that we don't podcast with. So, and it just cut right before, and I realized it got dragged. That was funny.
So, do you got? So, what's? Do you have any info on this Antunes drama?
I know a little bit of it. So basically, the Antunes drama was basically most of the commentary critic or the cartoon commentary critics. God, that's a mouthful. Basically going against Antune because he done some really weird shit. One of the things that he drew or animate, I should say, was animation of him spanking JustStop's character at the time, Avatar, and JustStop. When he saw this, my assumption is that he went to Daft, and Daft's like, try to get this like reported, and he made like several tweets saying, "Hey, YouTube, there's this guy that's making like an animation of me getting spanked even though I'm a minor." Just trying to get like people to flag it down and all that shit. Harley TBS, I believe, also received a similar animation, but I don't remember if he also went in there. But basically, basically the drama was everyone versus Antunes. JustStop trying to get Antunes video didn't reported. That's the best I can describe it.
So the community at large is against this person, this Antunes person, because they made this animation, but then I guess JustStop also then decided to flag it, which was like I guess a bad on a bad.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was bad, but he said it was hypocritical.
Was
so
the
I don't really
animation sexual, or was it just like
no,
yeah, I'm whooping your ass, boy, fuck you, like I'm an ass whooping.
It was in the style of like a father spanking his kid.
Okay,
that's the best way to describe it.
Okay, all right. Well, anything else there, East?
No, thanks for letting me call in real quick.
All right, no problem. All right, we're gonna see if Ghosty has any other to add to this story. Ghosty, do you have anything else to add?
I just want to say a thing from Beerman as to why everyone doesn't like Antunes. He drew a 17-year-old trans girl shooting period blood from them in an animation as well. So that's one thing that everyone disliked. Yeah, this is fucking true.
Of course, Ghosty comes through with the goods on that. Of course, he knows all about that.
Okay, they were underage, right?
Yeah.
So it's bad, okay? But apart from that, isn't that like reaffirming their gender?
Yeah, it was a trans girl shooting period blood from their dick or something?
No, it was just from their crotch. But thing is, this guy draws like really crude animations and all that, and I guess people didn't really enjoy that because it is an underage character. And Phineas did do a good summarization of what I was going to say as well.
Okay. So what happened to Antunes? Is he still around?
I haven't really looked into him, but I think he is still around, just like not making content anywhere. Him and Daft Pina go back and forth on their videos.
Oh, okay. I'm getting an image. I'm getting an image of the animation itself. Yeah, it does.
Snap pit perceived CP.
Oh, thank.
Yeah, I didn't send that. I didn't send that directly to Mitch because it's got something else on there that I have no idea what that is.
Oh yeah, that's a black person. Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's why I sent it to you first. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to find one that doesn't have that on it, but
yeah, okay. Well, what you could do is just do this. Hold on.
I could crop it.
Yeah, I can just screenshot it real quick. Boom.
That works.
Also, Diesel says that Antunes harassed the shit out of the girl too. Offline.
Oh, really?
The girl that he drew.
Well, offline, online. You know, the one that he drew.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sounds like a swell guy.
All right, Mitch, I sent you the image.
Oh, okie dokie. Okay, so I can put this on screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine to put on screen. I think.
Okay.
Wait, is this dick
It's
supposed to
censored.
be out, or is it just
Yeah,
wearing
it's
pants?
censored.
Yeah, it's censored, so I think.
I don't know if it was censored in the original thing, but that's from a screenshot. I think.
Wouldn't
of
that be
somebody else's
fucked up
thumbnail.
if like he's just wearing pants, but it made it look like he censored his dick out or something?
Yeah, why
That
did
would be
he?
kinda fucked.
Why did he put the ew there?
Yeah. So
Well, I'm like my brain is like, okay, his dick is there, so he censored it out.
Yeah,
Is
no,
this
because in the
Daft
next image he's
whipping
wearing blue.
JustStop?
Yeah, in the next image he's wearing blue pants.
No, it's is that Antunes? That's
Yeah,
supposed
that's
to be whipping?
Antunes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's supposed to be Antunes whipping JustStop, and JustStop.
No,
at
but
the
he's
time-
naked. He is naked in that first one.
But well, why is he
All right.
not wearing pants?
Because in the next one he's got blue pants on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I don't.
What weird? What? Okay.
Continuity errors.
I'm gonna spank you. Takes
Oh wait,
pants
I
off,
just
puts pants
sorry,
back
I just
on.
realized I was trying to figure out what he was saying in the text, but I think he's supposed to be saying just ... as in like just stop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
Okay, the penny just dropped for me.
Oh, it'd be funny if he was saying lust.
That's also
Ew.
good. Wait, he's 17 in this photo, Matt. What are you doing?
It was a joke. Okay. No, it'd be fucking that. I don't know. This is fucking.
This is
Animation drama is really weird. You got people drawing minors getting spanked, and then you got people fucking being like, "Oh, you cheated on your husband. You're a horrible person. I'm gonna do a whole video on you. You manipulated
Should have hired
bitch."
Mishi. Should have hired Mishi. This would have been much better.
Yeah, Mishi would have drawn it very particular.
They both
All
would
right.
have had huge tits.
All right,
Huge.
Ghosty, anything else to add?
I think JustStop is throwing Daft Pina under the bus just because
Good.
he just wants to save his ass.
Good.
Basically.
Probably.
He doesn't want to take accountability at all. I don't see him taking any accountability. He's just like, oh no, Daft told me to do this, so I did it. I only changed my mind after a live stream.
Yeah.
Like, that makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Good. I want to drive that bus.
All right.
He's
Thank you,
doing the
Ghost.
halfway accountability thing. I mean,
Yeah.
he's doing the thing where it's like he can say now if anybody comes up to him, he can be like, well, I did take accountability because I made a whole video about like how I was wrong and blah blah blah. But what he won't say or what he doesn't have to say is that like he basically said that Daft Pina had done everything and that he was like a innocent, you know, and was tricked by Daft Pina, and he's cut ties with that person, and you know will no longer be a thing. It's just you get to have your cake and eat it too, but in reality,
Yeah.
he didn't really say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're about to look at this part right here. Go to the next video I sent you, Mitch.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's check this out.
How involved was Daft Pina? I'm curious.
Like I said, I just brought him on to help me with the call and ask questions. Once or twice, I asked for his input. That's about it.
Once or twice on what? Input on what? I'm curious.
Mostly just like showing the video to him and such.
Okay.
Daft and others would also add stories from people we talked to that couldn't be evaluated as anything more than hearsay, as they had no proof, and when I would try to say as much in the script, he'd stop me and go, "Don't say it like that. People will deconstruct and focus on it if you do." He wanted me to use sneaky language again, so in the end I cut them out entirely. And for bits that I didn't remove, I made sure to ask follow-up questions to get evidence of dates and such.
How much was Daft Pina involved?
Daft was someone that I talked to specifically, like, when I was first getting to this situation and hearing about it, I wanted to talk to people who knew Daft to, like, I think this might be going on, and Daft was someone who conferred with that, and he was the one who I wanted to get, like, help with the call because he told me he had tried to talk to Mark previously, so I thought that would be a good idea to bring him and Croy along to help with the call. So they helped with creating the questions and in the call, and that was mostly their involvement.
However, Daft wanted to use it as an opportunity to probe for information we hadn't had confirmed yet, and insisted on having the call recorded with pre-made questions to ask and a group of friends to join in. But he also wanted to be real sneaky and underhanded about saying it would be recorded, mixing the mention of it in offhandedly with a longer statement, so if the person didn't address the recorded bit, it would technically count as consent, as they live in a two-party consent state. However, I knew for a fact that wasn't how it was going to go, and mentioned as much to Daft, but he shrugged it off, and though I knew it wasn't the right thing to attempt, I tried going along with it thinking he knew best.
So, Braxton, you told me that Daft Pina reviewed the video before you released it, right?
Yeah.
That's correct? I think Daft Pina fucked you over.
At the very end of the Sunny section, I briefly mentioned that Discord moderators stated Sunny posted the nudes of a girl in the Only Plays Discord server. However, there was no physical proof of this happening, so I wanted to exclude it entirely. But Daft was insistent that I keep it, so I did, with the prerequisite that it was unconfirmed but matched with Sunny's behaviors.
I think the main, like, fucking person that's been running this shit and that's been fucking up all these stories.
Yeah.
That was Doc.
Oh. Thought that was Max.
You might know, if you saw the video, that the section on him doesn't really mention Daft at all, other than briefly at the very beginning. That's because I talked him out of including a 6-minute summary of their interactions together, as it was completely unnecessary and petty compared to what I had found in relation to Dubus Goobus. He just wouldn't let the Sunny section be, though. It always had to have an extra bit showing Sunny is underhanded, Sunny is a bitch, Sunny sucks dick for money, just on and on.
Mostly just, like, you know, showing the video to him and such.
Okay. So there you go. That shows that JustStop had was I think was protecting Daft Pina on Doc on the radio and lying and absolutely lying because he's totally changed the story. And I think it's because Daft Pina did not defend him publicly, and so now he's throwing him under the bus, and maybe rightfully so. I don't know. No one will really know unless you heard their conversations together to see how actually the script was constructed. It would help if Daft Pina would come out and tell his side of the story, but we probably won't see that until 2025. So, oh well.
Talk on the radio, W.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll ask. I'll put out a poll. Was it right to throw Daft Pina under the bus? No.
I mean, put the poll out, but I mean,
yeah, sure.
I just don't. Again, like, there's so many ways this went wrong, and so many stupid things where it's just like, why, like, I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this story has been hard. Like, I've tried to like look into it when it was all coming out and everything, but it's almost like it felt like, you know how like ducks, like they repel water. You know?
Yeah.
It's like the information for this drama just like is like that for my brain. I can't like retain any of it because it's just so stupid. It's so dumb. Like it's just the things that these people are doing, like the types of things that they're talking about, the you know, the controversies. It's like it's so like this came out of like jealousy. Like this all started because boy was jealous of like a girlfriend, you know?
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
Of course it's going to be petty and stupid by the end of it. That's exactly what happened. And I think you're totally right. I think that this guy is throwing him is throwing Daft Pina under the bus now just because he didn't come out and support, you know, which he should have, because Daft, you know, what is it? JustStop supported you, Daft Pina. You should support your bro. You got to stay by your man, you know. I don't know.
I agree. but yeah, I mean, that's the Just Stop. That's the end of the Just Stop arc, unless Daft Pina decides to come out with something. I don't think he will. And this is where it basically ends. Beavers, do you have any opinions on this?
I want coffee.
Okay. All right. There you go. Beavers wants coffee. Mitch, what do you got to say about this?
I want a beer. No, I've never liked Daft Pina, so I never liked.
Yeah. I
goes back years.
I've only known about Daft Pina for a very small amount of time, and I don't like the guy at all. I hate his voice. I hate the way he interacts with people. I hate his behind the scenes snakery. Yeah, it's just this guy thinks higher of himself than he actually is. And you can easily tell. FPS Diesel said in the chat, Daft Pina just wanted the art girlfriend sloppy top.
Ew.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for real. Like, that's what it feels like. That's what all this feels like, is just like clout games for clout game reasons. And it's like, well, why?
Matt.
Yeah. What?
Are we going to go over my video?
What?
You want to do that now? You want to do that on here?
Well, I mean, let's just test it out. See how it goes.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Let me go make coffee. Take calls.
Yeah. I'll take calls.
Did Beavers make a video?
No, he didn't make a video, but he wants to pitch something to us.
Oh, okay.
So guys, I put it back in the chat. Hop into a call. We'll pull you in. If you got we'll talk about anything you want. So yeah. All right, we'll talk to Leah. What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
So, of course, when I start talking, my dogs bark. This JustStop guy, he makes me. Have you ever come across someone that is like so stupid in life, and they're dumb learning their life lessons that you wonder how they survive a day on this earth? Have you ever thought of someone like that?
I think the internet has made it available that a lot of people that would never have survived before can survive now, just making money online, basically. And yeah, that's the only way for them to survive.
Well, they don't get corrected. Yeah.
This JustStop guy makes me wonder, like, how do you survive life? Because he can't think for himself whatsoever. He let this person, Daft Pina. I'm not saying Daft Pina is a good person. That person had malicious intent too, and they're completely horrible. But this JustStop guy let this guy just tell him what to do, and took it up the ass when he got heat for it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This guy just acts like a total 13-year-old, and it's pretty sad because that's someone that is 18 years old or 19.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of people. That's how a lot of people treat this. Like they just don't know. They don't really know what to do because they're not. It's like they're not. They're old, but their mindset is very young.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Very immature.
Well, how old is this guy again? He's like in his early 20s, right?
Daft Pina?
No. Just stop.
I don't even think he's 20. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think he's 18.
Oh, really? So okay. That makes a lot more sense. Because I was going to say, like, even if you're like 22, it's like, bro, come on. You know, you should have lived enough life to know this is just stupid. This is just petty and dumb.
Yeah. I mean, and Nick Diorio was like shitting on him on DocStream because the guy was never really in a serious relationship, and here he is critiquing someone's marriage.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying is it's no life experience. It's, it's terminally online individual thinks that they understand something about the world, and then they're confronted with the cold, harsh reality, which is like things are complicated. And people are going to abuse you so that they can try to meet whatever ends they're trying to get to,
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Yo,
okay.
Max, can you send all the stuff you just sent me to Mitch? It's just it's taking me too long.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
I don't have time to stop all this.
No. We're not going to do that yet. I got an idea. Anything else, Leia?
I have a surprise up my sleeve for y'all, and I hope you guys like it.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Right now, recording across the tits,
100%. All right, thanks, Leia.
Keep it wholesome.
Yeah. So, I want to talk about this real quick. Are you showing this on screen, Mitch?
It's not on the stream, no.
Yeah, go ahead, show it.
Okay. Hang on, I'm just loading them all up. I just got to get them all up.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, yeah. So, I don't know.
Do you have a bone to pick or something? Is that what we're going to be getting into? Is a bone?
I mean, I have a bone to pick for the fucking weirdos that have been getting boners over my fucking sex art, bro. This is fucking weird. This is fucking weird, dude.
That was transitioned perfectly.
Yeah, listen. I think this is wrong. All right, this started with Chanry. DJ Heartbreak had Chanry draw this, and this started a contagion. All you little perverts got in your voice chats, and you're like, "We're gonna keep drawing Matt." And I made it very clear I did not want Chanry, Rom, or Squatchin to draw any weird sex art of me. All right, so Chanry was the first. Now she's in the doghouse, bro. She's in the doghouse. All right, she's in the doghouse. Y'all did this to her.
Really, but yeah, fair enough.
Y'all did this to her. She's in the doghouse now because you had her draw fucking weird fetish sex art of me. All right, I got a dick on my head with a sock on it. I don't know what. I don't know.
It's pretty, and again, they gave you abs, so I just think that, like, you got to put it in perspective.
Well, it's definitely a penis, right?
Yeah.
We can all agree on that.
Well, yeah.
But
does that mean you don't have one where it should be?
No, do you think that's like a dog's penis? Right? Like it comes out?
It's like a rocket.
Yeah, it's like a rocket.
Because
there's a little there's a little base there that's skin colored, so it's like a rocket.
You think when the dick goes soft, it like goes in between my eyes, like it falls in between my eyes? Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what the
I don't know fringe, like it's your fringe of your hair.
Yeah.
I
don't know what I'm saying is that skirt comes out quite a bit, so you might have another dick hiding somewhere.
I don't know what the fuck I'm wearing. Like, what the fuck is this thing I'm wearing in on my shirt?
When I originally
have you never seen the reference
right?
video? Have you ever seen the reference photo?
No.
Oh, nobody's ever shown you the reference?
No.
There's a
wait. Why do you?
How is there a reference for this?
Time out. Max, why do you know the reference?
Well, I'm a man of culture. You know, I've been around the world.
Oh God, I have a feeling I know where this is coming from.
Chanry, if you have the reference, if you would send it to me or just send it to Mitch, that would be good. Because it's a doozy. Because I don't know if you know. Have you ever? Wait, do you know what's on your hands in this photo?
It looks like I have my looks like I'm putting them inside straps or something.
Yeah.
No. Oh, you don't even realize what. Oh my God.
Wait, are they horse hooves?
Yes.
Oh!
Yes, they are.
Is this My Little Pony shit, bro?
No, it's not My Little Pony.
Bro.
Is he a unicorn? Is that it? He's a unicorn?
He's a unicorn. Yeah.
I win.
You know, clap, 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 clap. I'm clapping for you.
All the bronies are gonna be like, Mappet, can I sit on your forehead?
All right. Go to the next one, Mitch.
Hang on. Oh God, I've got the reference.
Oh, there you go.
Sweet Jesus. Hold on. Let me just look away. There it is. That's that produced
That's
that.
Matt IRL.
Hold on. I'm gonna send you one more, Mitch.
Oh God, there's more? How is there more?
Max, why do you have these references? What is going on?
Dude.
Did you do this?
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Yeah, you.
Oh my God.
That one you should put up. You should put that
Jesus Christ.
This is not healthy at all.
Wait, oh my God, wait. Max, are those balls?
Oh, no.
Are those balls hanging out on the guy on the left? I've clicked away because I think those are balls.
It's inside of a sleeve.
Why would you point it out? Why would you point it out?
I didn't see it.
I've clicked
my
away.
eyes didn't go there, Mitch.
I've clicked away because that's where my eyes went. I'm like, wait, those are balls.
Mitch.
Those aren't balls.
No, it's not on stream.
All I'm saying
Those
All I'm
aren't
saying is
balls.
that you guys got to stop horsing around, okay?
Yeah, it's
Those
not
are
on the
not-
stream, Beavers. I've clicked away.
Okay, thank God.
It's only on your
Those are
screen.
not-
You're not a complete idiot.
Those are not balls. Those are not balls.
Oh, they're not?
No, those weren't
No,
balls.
What is
no,
it?
look
A
at the
tongue?
color. Like,
What is it?
No, it's underwear. It's the
Oh,
fucking
it's a
thing,
camel
and it's got
toe.
that curve. Yeah, it's
So I
like
can put it
a
back?
Camel indention. No. All right.
And
so
then we
this
got
next
this-
one, right? So this. All right, this one doesn't count. Whoever did this wasted your money. Mishi draws weird sex art of me all the time. It's not a big deal because I'm used to it. One time she was drawing the banner for us, and we were watching her draw it, and then she just clicked on another window, and it was Beavers getting fucked in the ass by Core.
No, that's not how it goes. That's not what happened, Matt.
That's what happened.
We were in that voice call, right? And Mishi was drawing the banner. You guys were doing something else, and I was the only one watching it, right? And so I click on it, and I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, oh. And then I pull the room. Like, I'm just like, I didn't say anything, but I just pulled the room. I'm like, why the fuck aren't these people saying anything? Are they watching this? And then, yeah, you guys clicked on it, and then you were disgusted.
Yeah. So Mishi drawing this has no effect on me at all. Anyone who works with her, there's always the hazard of getting weird art drawn of you by her. That's just the way it is. Everyone knows this. So again, if anyone paid for this, you wasted your money. All right,
do a
next one.
contribute
So
for you.
before we go on to the next one, before we go to the next one, hold on, wait.
All right, go back.
The previous one. It does have a very good message, though. We're very close to 1,000 subscribers, everybody. So please subscribe to. Wait. Maybe I should do it in like a girl voice. Subscribe to Now Recording Podcast for me, will you? There you go. I did it.
Right,
That's
after the ass, he does look submissive and breedable.
accurate.
Yeah.
I'd do a cum tribute to this if I didn't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would take this out if she was of age. I'd take this one out. Assuming she's also 35, 30 something like Matt. I don't know.
I mean, I guess like that's what. I mean, thank you. I guess.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Ghosty said he'd breed with you.
Yeah.
Well, that's very wrong, guys. These are cartoons.
Cartoons of
These are
you.
not real.
They're cartoons
These
of
are
you, but
cartoons on.
What do you mean?
pieces
This
of
is what you
paper.
look like, Matt. This is what you look like.
These are cartoons. They're not real. All right.
With you.
Also, I really hope that's sweat that's like dripping off my chin.
Oh my god.
it's not.
All right, let's go to the next one. Here,
You got
Rum is now in the
fat
doghouse.
ass nipples. You got nipples.
Rum is in the doghouse. All right, like that. I'm very disappointed in.
You know,
Rum.
there's some women that
I-
have tits as big as your nipples.
Thank you, Beavers. I guess. All right, but anyways, fuck Rum. Why would you do such a thing? This is horrible.
I mean, that's a cute
I
turtleneck,
told-
though. To be fair.
No, don't encourage this, guys. All right, you got to stop encouraging this shit. This is how it
That's all
keeps
right.
coming
I mean,
up.
the lighting's pretty
Yeah,
good.
come.
The slit in the middle is a little confusing, but you know,
No,
fair enough.
look, I don't like this is just wrong, all right? And I don't know who commissioned this
Oh,
one.
look at your
but,
eyes, Matt. You look down bad, my dude.
Oh wait, is there more? Can I go down? Is there a penis here? Nope. Oh wait, I can see it in the other screen. Oh yeah, there's no penis there. There's just a bulge. That's fine. Here we
Yeah.
go. It's a
so-
nice big bulge.
Yeah. Yeah, so Rum's in the doghouse. I can't believe she'd do something like this. She is totally put the knife in my back and drew me with really big tits, and I do not appreciate that, Rum. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one.
Matt, do you have pepperoni nipples?
I don't know. Beers. What's your obsession with my Now this one. Let's talk about this one.
Big old puffy nipples, Matt.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. Now this one. This one was drawn by Squatchin, and Riveter came on really talking this one up. Like the way he was talking this, I was expecting to see like me like riding a dick with my titties flopping in the air or something insane like that. So
that's what Matt was hoping for.
Yeah. but I get online. I get online to see this, and I'm like, this is base. This is awesome. Squatchin did an amazing job. It's Zylie playing her role. But I will say Zylie kind of looks like Cherry, the Twitch streamer. But yeah, no, this is good. All right, this is I fully support this. Riveter was talking this up like it was totally like something crazy. It's not crazy. This is real life. I am the father. Yeah.
I said this.
It is the correct leg, yes.
I said this on Riveter's show, right? Zylie looks so happy when she's submissive to a man.
Yeah, this is perfect, bro. This is perfect. This is why Squatchin is my number one. All right.
Oh my
she
God.
was the first one to do the art of our thumbnails. She drew the tipster one, and she stays loyal. She drew me awesome, and I greatly appreciate it. And I knew she would not turn her back on me. Okay, I knew it.
Mickey in the chat. Look at Mickey.
I don't care about that, man.
Zylie's licking her
I think it's fair to show it, though. I think I'm linking to you. I'm putting. Well, I DM'd it to you, Mitch. I mean, if you wanted to put it up, like, you don't have to. But if you wanted to, I mean, it is like
Mitch.
kind of
I'm gonna.
No, that's Photoshop
do it.
bullshit. Just taken away from the beautiful art that was drawn by Squatchin. All right, the Empress is trying to get on her clout and fucking be like, "Look what I drew." No,
well,
fuck
I mean,
that.
you're saying this without any like. I think that we should put it up on screen so that people can at least see. Okay, that's the Zylie one.
Yeah.
Which is
I know,
pretty
but
good.
I had to show that
I
one too.
appreciate that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one.
Shooters everywhere, bang, bang.
This
Again,
one is
right?
shit.
And again, go back to that photo, right?
No.
As soon as you take all that womanly, I hate you. I hate
This
you.
is a horrible Photoshop. You can obviously see me. I'm laying down. It's not. It looks like you're just putting two action figures together.
This is like Magic.
so
Like,
Matt Pitt-
is
so-
this supposed to be like Magic
I'm just-
Mike? Like Magic Matt? Because it
Yes.
looks Magic Mike kind of gay.
I wonder what Zylie's gonna do with those two fingers.
So
Schlicker
exactly.
vein.
So I know Matt Pitt, you're not that
That's a
much into
dude.
anime.
They're two
Can I-
dudes. You
can
put
I,
it
like-
together.
Can I? Have you ever?
A penis
do you
is just a
understand
big
the idea
bean.
of like a? Do you know what shipping is? Are
Yeah.
you aware of shipping?
Yes, I know what shipping
Okay. Do you know what OTP means?
is.
One true path.
Only true pairing. That's what I see
Okay.
in this photo. Only true pairing.
Now, I have a question, right? I just thought of this because so if a gay, so you know, there's that whole thing where like a dude would like finger a chick and then he'd be like, smell my fingers, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you think gay people do that?
No.
Like
Yes.
gay men?
They're dudes. Of course they do.
No, they don't. They do it to
Smell my
themselves and then
fingers.
they think better of it later.
Being attracted
Here's
to
the
dick
thing.
does not take away your male sense of humor.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's fair. That is fair. That's
Here's the thing. When it comes to shipping me and Zylie, that's wrong because that would be incest because I am Zylie's father. And you guys know this. I created the broadcast from my loins. I am the father. Okay? And she admitted it on Dead on Dave show. And then she admitted it on her own stream. So it's been confirmed that
She admitted it
have
today,
fucked.
actually, on the Women Recording podcast too. She just said
she's
it openly again.
Dude,
She's just
going
saying it all
on
the time.
tour. She's going
Yeah,
on
it's
tour,
weird.
admitting it. And
At least that's
it's
what I
great.
heard.
Yeah, she's been going on tour and she's been admitting it everywhere. Everywhere she's been admitting it, and I am
Yeah.
very appreciative towards Zylie. I really am. And in fact, I think Zylie might come on. All right, I think Zylie might come on and have a talk with us. And I think maybe she'll admit it again.
Well, like,
all
why
right?
do we need to get her in? I mean, she said it
well, no-
enough.
Well, no,
Like,
no,
I
no,
mean,
no,
I think
no,
at
no,
this
no.
point
That's
we
her.
talk
That's her
about
in
it.
waiting right now. All right, that's her in waiting.
Oh,
All right, I'm pulling her in right now.
son of a
All right,
bitch.
all right, Zylie, are you there?
Daddy Matt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she
Zylie.
left. She just
Wow.
left.
Wow.
She just left. All
She
right,
pulled
so
a
there you
Jessica
go.
Pizzle.
Yeah, she pulled a Jessica Pizzle.
It's okay. She's just shy.
Yeah, she just left. Well, anyway, Zylie, thank you for admitting it. I greatly appreciate it.
It's
I'm
very nice of you, Queen Zylie.
yeah. I'm glad we all can be friends again. You admitted that I'm the father. Eva's admitted that I'm the father. Yeah, that's 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2
Okay.
out of 3 ain't bad. That's
Yeah.
right. It's like Meatloaf said.
Yeah. So, by the way,
Can we get some mommy mats in chat?
did you hear about Jessica Pizzle Beavers?
Mommy Matt has a pit. What?
I heard she came back for like a second and then she left.
She came on Zylie's show last night with me on there. She popped she popped in and she couldn't talk and she kept coming in and leaving. And then she did the joke where she's like, "Oh, I'm the one behind all the art." And then she left again. And I was like, "Oh, wow, it took you 3 fucking times to do that joke. Good one." But yeah. So Jessica has showed her face in the community again. Good for her, I guess. I don't know. But yeah.
Good
So,
for her. Now they won't say that we ran her away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Why the fuck did you pause so long?
I don't know. I thought someone else was going to say it. Say something. I don't know.
Shenry donated $5.
Thank you, Shenry.
Day 5 still isn't coming out from the basement. Matt won't get me out. Still angry. I saw free Shenry. #. Now I am working my ass and going to do worse than Matt's art. Oh, hi everyone. Thank you, Shenry.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chan.
Beavers, did you have that that link or that you wanted to send, Mitch? You said you had no timestamps though, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah,
we shouldn't.
maybe we shouldn't do it.
Yeah, maybe not introduce it when you haven't had it fully there yet. There, Beavers. All right, who?
Hello.
Hi, Zylie. How's it going? Hi, Zylie. How's it going?
Daddy Matt.
Oh,
Daddy
Zylie,
Matt.
stop! You don't have to say this so many times. Bro, she keeps saying it.
How you do
Daddy
that?
Matt.
I'm a pretty good voice actor. I don't know how to like repeat
Daddy
myself
Matt.
like that.
Daddy Matt. Daddy Matt. Daddy Matt. Daddy Matt.
Okay. All right, Zylie. All right.
Simmer
Thank
down
you
there.
so much. Jeez.
Matthew.
Zylie, hi.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Matthew.
Hi, Zylie.
Mitchellus.
What?
And D-Max.
Don't you dare.
3. Listen here, crybaby. Shut the hell up until I'm done talking.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Why are you going to sit here and lie to your audience like this? Is that what responsible YouTubers do? Is lie to your audience?
What do you mean?
Who said we were responsible?
You just said Daddy Matt like 15 times.
I literally did not say that. That was literally a soundboard.
Zylie, you came in. You said it.
Soundboard?
Yeah, D-Max, it was a soundboard. The same soundboard you used when you did it on Woman Recording and last night.
There is no soundboard.
What? I don't know about that. I haven't heard anything about a soundboard so far.
No, you
but...
definitely, yes, you definitely.
Zylie, soundboards don't exist. They're like unicorns.
They do. I've gotten
like your
cussed out
cats.
because of them. They're like my cats. What?
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
well,
they don't
I mean,
exist.
that's the way that Matt was describing it. I mean, you tell her, Matt. You were saying it.
Your cats
What,
are
Matt?
CGI, and you called me daddy. So
I definitely don't call you that word. I won't call you that word. I said if you got off this train about me calling you this word, I may turn around and call you that word. But now you done lost your chance because you're sitting here lying to your audience.
I don't think you. Well, you didn't say that. You said
I did say that on Woman Recording today. I did say that. You were in the audience.
What I'm hearing is that there's a lot of confusion on whether you said this or not. And what it sounds like is that we're never going to get to the bottom of whether you actually said it or
Matt?
not. Oh, there you go. You just said, wait, or was, oh, now I'm really confused, guys. I don't know. This is a hard one.
That is, D-Max, it's not too hard for you because you know what's going on. You know what's going on.
Do I? I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know, Zylie. I'm pretty stupid.
Yeah, I know. I'm starting to see that.
Queen, you know, then you can side with me that I'm just an ignorant bystander in all of this. I mean,
no,
if there's any gaslighting going on, it's not me.
Guilty as charged. Yeah, you know you're lying. That's all I have to say, Matthew. You're lying.
But if you said it again, Zylie, we would have a better soundbite to use.
Those words will never leave my mouth. Ever.
But if you said it in like a different way, maybe if you put a not in between there, like daddy, like Matt is not my father.
The not was in the sentence when I said that.
Well, that's not what I've heard.
Well,
you said wait. Can you repeat what you were saying? Never again. What were you saying?
I will never, ever. Those words will never, ever leave my mouth. Daddy, Matt. Oh my God, I hate you. Okay. All right. You want to play like that? We can play like that. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
No.
Oh my God.
She's a Why is there this red? There's like a red dot on me now. Should I be concerned? It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Look, Zylie, I think it's time we had a talk. I don't understand why. I think you might have schizophrenia, and you seem very indecisive at times. You're always going back on what you say. one moment you're calling me daddy 15 times, the next moment you're like, I've never called you that. That's disgusting. I feel like I'm getting pulled in two different directions by the same person, and it's really weirding me out, Zylie.
Well, it's definitely confusing for me.
Yeah, it's confusing. It's gaslighting. It's manipulative. I feel like I feel like I'm being choked. I feel like I'm a victim of this putrid, disgusting behavior that Zylie has done to me, and I feel like justice should be done. Zylie, I don't want to play this game with you anymore. If you don't want to call me daddy, that's fine, okay? It's fine. But please stop going back on your word and then calling me daddy. It's very confusing, Zylie. I don't want to go through this anymore. You're spinning me in different directions, and I don't like it, Zylie.
It's the back and
I feel
forth
like
of it all. Yeah, it's just it's a lot to think about. It's a lot to process, and then the fact that you yell at us because of it, it's just like, I mean, really, it's your own unsureness of this entire situation. So I putting it on us is a little bit awkward, frankly.
I will not refer to you as you calling me daddy anymore, because I don't want to go through the abuse, okay? Because obviously it's done something. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde, and I don't want to go through that again. So I will refer to not be called daddy from the broadcast anymore. But I am the person that created the broadcast, and I will never not say that. And you're going to have to deal with that. But I will not say I'm a father.
It's a fair and balanced take, honestly.
Yeah.
Matt was just so confused. He didn't know if he had to be erect or not.
Just on his forehead.
Look.
His little peepee was flopping between his eyes. And he was every time they call him daddy, it gets a little bit erect and it like does a little jump. He's getting tired. He's got a bruise between his eyes. His nose is bruised.
I'm sure there was some jumping a little at first.
Well, you know, like, all right, but you guys are drawing me with like six packs and shit. Like, I got some unfortunate news. That ain't what I look like. All right? Like, guys, can y'all like bring down like, if you're gonna draw me, can you like bring down the expectations a bit? You know.
By the way,
freaking me out.
Squashin confirmed that your bulge, you stuffed it with a sock.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
How does she know that?
How does she know that? Yeah, how does she know that?
Oh, in real life?
Really insecure. He's just really insecure.
She just guessed very correctly. Look, bro. It's just like, God took my leg. Why can't I have a big dick too? You know.
But how does she know that?
They guessed correctly. They know me too well. What do you want from me?
So why would she be making that guess? Why would she randomly go, "Hey Matt, can I have a guess at your dick?" There's holes in your story here, Matt.
Well, like, what kind of sock is it? Is it one of those like shorter socks that like make it so that your shoes like you don't see the socks coming up? Or is it like a soccer sock?
No, it's it's a striped sock that I wear on my head over my dick. What do you think? All right.
You ain't quiet for a bit there, Matt.
He has to wear the sock over his dick because of his forehead dick. Because if he doesn't, he just gets like a little schmegma outline.
Okay.
Yeah. Watch the smeg.
All right. I think that's all we got. Does anyone? I guess we'll pull in Renegator, see what he has to say. Renegator, you're on.
I'm okay. So the Antunes drama, Mitch, I sent you a link about that of Just a Robot explaining it. It's 8 minutes long. So yeah, but basically, long story short, Antunes basically got a feud with this 17-year-old known as Puppy Chan. Basically, they were in a feud, and basically, Antunes drew her some weird shit of a fighting game. Fighting game animations, which led to controversy. Basically, Daft Pina made a video about Antunes telling that he's a pedo because he said some like, I don't know, something about a tweet about mentioning a tampon or some shit. But basically, it wasn't like a pedophilic tweet. It was just most likely shit talking, from what I gathered. But yeah. And for the drama that happened, by the famous words of Norm Macdonald, God rest his soul. As some of you this might find shocking, but I hope everybody in this story dies, and that is all. That is all.
Okay.
And this
Very
feels
well
like deja vu all over again.
Thank you.
Yep.
Very well put.
All right.
Hey, Ghosty.
Matt, you need to prove that it's big like I did.
Ghosty, again, I haven't mentioned your dick.
I'm not talking about mine. I'm talking about yours. I'm talking about yours.
You literally called in talking about your dick, bro.
No, I'm talking about yours.
You are sick. You're sick. Bro.
I am not
sick.
talking about mine.
You
I'm
need
talking
help.
about yours.
You know what makes it even worse? No, you know what makes it
help.
even worse? Right? You know what makes it even worse? His profile picture shows his bulge.
Yeah. Bro, get over it. Oh, I got a big.
I did not tell me she to add that. She asked if I wanted it in there, and I said yes.
Okay, but to be fair to Ghosty though, how hard would it be to show your sock? Like really? You know, you just got to show the one sock. Like just for reference.
No. Matt was saying that he had a big dick, and he's claiming that. So
God
he
damn
needs
it,
to prove
Ghosty! I'm trying to help you.
When did I say I had a big dick?
Just a minute ago.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Now he's gaslighting.
No, I did not.
I'm not gaslighting.
I didn't
No,
say
not
I
you,
didn't
Matt.
say that.
I'm saying Matt is.
No, I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. Go back in the stream and watch. I did not say that. I said
You
I
said
had
that
the
someone else
opposite.
said you did.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I did not say that. I didn't. I made.
Chat,
I
back
didn't
us
make
up.
any-
I mean,
You're
after all
saying-
those gender bent photos, I'd be confused too.
No, I was.
No, I'm pretty sure Matt has been consistent that he has a small penis.
Yeah, I have that.
No.
Average.
Earlier, you
No.
said Squash
Way to
made
go,
a good
Beavis.
guestimate, and
About
I asked
putting a
you,
sock.
how would
About
she
putting a
know?
See,
sock
there
in
you
my
go. In the
pants.
chat, they just said, I heard it.
About stuffing a sock down my pants to make it look like I have a bigger dick. You retard.
Oh.
It's a
Yeah,
joke.
Matt's been consistent. He's been like,
You're a
you guys are
retard.
going to be very disappointed
All right,
when you
we're
see this
retards, I
thing.
don't
You,
care.
no, you just wanted an excuse to talk about your dick. Get the fuck out of here, go. God, I tried to make a fucking joke about myself, and everybody's like, "You said you got a big dick." No, I didn't.
I think Matt.
No,
I think
the
Matt
exact
is
opposite.
just.
I mean, what's
Max
wrong
is
with your
just
big
jealous.
dick? It's fine.
I don't have one.
No,
That's what.
Matt's just jealous, right? Because, you know, Ghosty was given that massive appendage, right? And what Matt did is he sat there one night and he prayed and he said, I wish I had something thick and long to fuck women with, right? And then God took his leg.
Yeah, that's
Fuck.
okay, dude. You know, when people have asked
Oh
me,
my
dude, have I
God.
ever fucked anyone with my limb? Like, you have any idea how impossible that is, and how uncomfortable
No.
that would be?
No,
It'd
it's
be
not
unsanitary,
impossible. I've
too.
seen some videos.
No, you don't understand the nerve endings that, like, with your stump, how weird it feels to even put pressure on it. It would be.
I thought you meant with like the decapitated part. I was okay. I was like, how do you even keep that?
Wouldn't it just feel like
Oh,
putting
Max,
your
you're fucking weird, bro. Holy shit.
No, well, I don't know. That's what I thought you were talking about. I was getting a whole different mental image. All right, I don't know. Depends which way you go. I mean, if you go with the toes, people do that kind of anyway. If you go the other way, it's just like, it's kind of messy.
Okay, Max. All right, you need help, my friend.
Maybe it's too much
Okay.
anime.
Yes, it is. All right.
It would just feel like, have you never put a sock on your stump?
No, it
Why
would not.
would you do that?
There's you.
It feel like a silky smooth stump. A sock.
No, no, that's not what.
Does it get cold?
What? No, there's things called shrinkers that you put on your stump to, like.
Could you put like a Captain
Lower
Hook
the swelling.
attachment? You know how all those are the different attachments for his wrist thing?
What would he
Yeah.
attach, you idiot?
What
I
do you-
don't know, but just think of the possibilities.
I mean, you're an American, right? Get a Gatling gun.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be $50 million, please.
Yeah. Oh.
The healthcare is
Good
going
point.
to cover that? No.
Well,
By the way,
isn't
man,
the community
if you
supposed
ever
to be
get a
trying to
leg-
raise money for you anyway? Let's raise some money for a Gatling gun leg for good old Matt Pitt. Let's do it.
No, but if he gets a leg, it has to be like one
Yeah.
of the other races.
Now recording is pro Second
combat.
Amendment.
A black leg?
Right.
Yeah.
Shit,
Then
I'd
you
wear
can be
black,
like, yeah, you can be like, I'm technically 25% black. Okay, look at my leg.
Yeah, look here. See, I just put it on the table.
Yeah.
Just
You send photos
like
to
Planet of
people,
Terror.
like you say I'm black in a voice call, and then you just send them a photo of your fake leg. Like, look. Clearly. Got the N-word pass. Clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah. All right. Anyone got anything else before we end?
Aliens are coming.
Yeah,
The
what's
a-
going on with that?
So you guys shot down a couple of UFOs over the last day. That you
They didn't
have
shoot
not.
down UFOs.
They were unidentified, therefore they're UFOs. They might be China or Russia, but they were
They
unidentified.
were weather balloons.
Really?
Well, there was some other thing actually, because it was because I saw Keem had posted about it. I didn't see anybody else because I haven't really been on Twitter today. But like, I did see because I pulled that image into Photoshop just for a laugh after the stream, and like started screwing around with it because it's funny because like 9 times out of 10 when you see photos like that, if you just pull it into Photoshop and you just start screwing with the exposure, you start seeing all sorts of like things that would indicate that the image had been manipulated in some way. But I didn't see anything that was weird about that photo, so I don't know, guys. Maybe aliens are here finally.
Couldn't it be like another balloon or something?
No. No,
I
they
mean,
weren't
yes.
balloons.
I don't think
were-
Winnie the Pooh has that many balloons.
No, they had no propulsion.
What do you
Balloons have
mean if there was a-
propulsion.
If there was a balloon that they recently shot down, right? Would it not make a lot more sense that there was another balloon?
What, in the other
Why
side
does
of the continent?
Why does your crackpot mind have to go to? It
Because
was a UFO?
the weather balloon was shot down over the coast of like Florida or Texas or whatever, and this one was shot at the top of Montana.
What if while we're doing this stream right now, aliens have invaded and we just haven't watched the news yet to find out?
I think chat would light up like crazy.
I was an alien the whole time.
Well,
Is
that
that
brought
supposed to
up
be
an
Marvin?
interesting thing for me, right? Because people were saying, Tomato Man, specifically on Doc on the Radio stream, was saying that if they were aliens, he'd be down to fuck, right? And so my question was, if you can fuck an alien, can you fuck other animals?
Oh God!
Like ethically? Are we gonna have to have that conversation?
I feel like
Okay. Well, wait.
humanoids, right?
This is interesting.
Humanoids is fine.
If it comes down to
they're not the same, but
So,
they're not
would you
the
fuck
same
a bear?
species as us.
No, a
Would you
bear's
fuck a
not a
bear?
humanoid. A
No,
bear
but they-
is on
But
all
they can stand
fours.
upright. Okay, would you fuck a monkey?
But like a fully Cro-Magnon humanoid.
yeah, okay. So
Okay, but
Like
okay,
if
but this
you
is
went
what I'm
back in
saying.
time and fucked a caveman, I don't think that would be an issue, right? You know?
No, like, look, this is what I'm saying. Okay, so let's say the aliens come down, right? And we don't speak their language, and they don't speak our language, right? But you know, you're hanging out with that alien, and it gives you like, you know, it gives you a few signals, and you know,
Alien no see.
yeah. So my question to people would be: is that not the same as like the argument that the dog fuckers make? Like it was into it.
well, yeah, like if a person fucks an animal and the animal's the victim, does that mean if an alien fucks a person, that means the person's the
I
victim?
think if the alien is smart
intelligence
enough
levels?
to the alien is smart enough to fly a spaceship to Earth, I think they're smart enough to consent to sex.
All right. So what you're saying is, Matt, if if a dog ever develops sentience, you'd be down.
Not me. No, I'm not.
But what if they've evolved beyond sex?
FPS Diesel has a little bit of clarification. Said, I'm a military nerd. Montana one is MIA allegedly. There was one in Alaska and Canada territory. We shot that down. NORAD was tracking it. It was a joint Canada-U.S. sortie.
Yeah.
So, like, well, my question would be with the whole alien thing then, like, legitimately, like, no memes, like, do you think aliens deserve human rights? Like, if they came down and they could, like, communicate with us and they were, like, seemingly normal, like, normal in the sense that, like, we could communicate, like, they might look weird, maybe they sound weird, but, like, they seem to function like people, do they deserve human rights? Alien rights. Hashtag alien rights.
I think they should probably deserve human rights because I'd be terrified to like take their rights away because they could probably destroy us, right?
Exactly. It's like Martin Luther King Jr., but with laser guns.
Yeah, like if you you can't fuck with a race that has flown to your planet from space. You'd have to be
Yeah, at that
very
point,
nice
it's
to those
GG.
guys.
Yeah, it's just GG. You guys did it. Congratulations. Here, have the planet.
I got news for you. If aliens did come to our planet, this is why aliens don't exist. Or they don't exist how people think they exist, right? If aliens existed, we would have been their bitches by now.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe we already are.
If they are such an advanced civilization, right? And resource is limited, we would have been in their bitches by now.
The filters that they would have to get through. Yeah.
What's more likely?
100%.
Because there are some people out there that think that aliens are actually people from the future. So, like, what's your stance on that? Do you think that's more likely than aliens?
Yeah.
Because I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes
Like
sense
the
to
Star
me.
Trek movies.
It's just time traveling people. Yeah, why not?
Oh shit! We shot down our future selves. Oh no.
No, but that
They had the cure for AIDS on board. Should
If time travel existed, somebody would have come back by now and told us that time travel existed.
They did. We just thought they were insane.
No, but then somebody else came back in time and then stopped that person from telling that person. And then another person came back in time and then stopped that person from not telling that person. And then it became like a whole paradox, and that's why we're in 2023. And
What if they came back to stop COVID, but they missed it by a few years?
Damn it. It was Fauci.
Hi, Rum.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
I had a question. Well, okay, so originally my concern was over Matt Pitt and his stump, but now it's about the concept of like what is consent and how do you consider consent? Listen, we taught chimps sign language, and we essentially gave them a sense of sentience. So if a chimp signs to you that they want to fuck, is it then considered consent, and or do you consider that bestiality still?
Matt?
That's how we got AIDS.
No, it's still bestiality. They're not sentient. They just know words that they were taught.
Matt. What if I shaved the monkey and put lipstick on it?
No, well, then you're just weird. Then you just did that for no reason. Like,
yeah.
Now
What do
you're
you
just
mean?
sick.
I'm prepping it for you.
No.
I mean, the monkey can look good, Matt. What the hell?
Yeah, put it in a little
What?
mini
Whoa!
cut.
What, Max? What the fuck?
Are you like
No, I'm just saying, like,
monkeys?
if a monkey wants to put on lipstick and makeup and, like, you know,
And you're saying it
look
looks good?
like it's allowed to.
What?
No,
I feel like
no.
we're-
I'm just saying. No, well, listen, all women are queens, as we all know, as we're all well versed in, right? So if
You're
a
on the
female,
wrong podcast, buddy.
Yeah.
if a female, listen, if a female
Where'd you find this guy?
monkey, okay. If a
At the
female
zoo.
monkey wants to look good by putting on the makeup, I'm not gonna knock it.
You found him at
You
the zoo,
go,
perving
queen.
at the monkeys.
I would not have sex with an alien because I would be afraid of like a space disease or something.
I want you to consider this, okay? Neanderthals and Homo sapiens were considered two entirely different species that merged together eventually to create what we know now are humans. Would you consider that bestiality? They were
It's
two
like-
entirely different species in a technical sense. Like our ancestors were hardcore into that. Like they looked at Neanderthals and they were like, "Fuck, I like that jawline."
Well, to be fair, you got to split the genes as far apart as you can. That's how you get like the best of life, right? So, I mean, if we could mate with aliens,
Is Zoomax a zoophile?
no, I am not a zoophile.
Zoomax.
For God's sake,
I'm
Guys,
not
there's
saying that I'm a
there is
zoophile,
test for this.
but how many people do you know can say they fucked an alien?
There's
That's
a
a
test
fucking
for
that's a
this.
flex.
Did you have any pre-screening
It's-
questions,
hold on.
Matt, for
Hold on.
Max?
FPS has a test.
Yes, it's
Conspiracy
called a
nut.
Harkness. It's called a Harkness test, right? So,
boy.
does the creature have at least human intelligence, right?
Yeah.
That is whether or not you can determine whether or
A
not
lot
it can
of
have
humans don't have a lot
consent.
of intelligence. I'm gonna break it to you now. The
So-
closest you're gonna
Yeah.
get to a
What?
pussy-
What are we?
that's
Are we
why-
going off average human
No.
intelligence?
Listen. A lot of humans don't have human intelligence, and the closest pussy you're gonna get next to human is gonna be dolphins. So tell me, pick your fucking poison.
Okay, so like if
And would you do that on
someone's
purpose?
going like that's a good one. That's a spicy one.
Monkeys, dolphins, or Neanderthals. Those are
Okay,
your choices.
Krista Dark is like sending pictures of Liara right now. Like, who wouldn't fuck that? And she has human intelligence. Like, that is completely reasonable to fuck her. Like,
who?
I
Liara
would
from Mass Effect.
If I could pick an alien, right? It would be the alien from Alien, right? Aliens vs Predators.
Okay,
Xenomorph?
right? That's
You would fuck
wrong,
a
and it
xenomorph?
also can't consent.
Yeah, xenomorph. But what you do,
To be
what
fair,
you
a
do is
xenomorph the xenomorph has like a mouth within its mouth.
well, that's what I was gonna
and, like,
say.
I
You take a
low-key
pair of
kinda
pliers.
into that.
You take a pair of pliers and you yank its teeth out, right?
But
Yeah, but then it has like a mouth inside its mouth.
And-
so what do you
and
do
the
about
You're
that?
out here
acid.
trying to get
No,
blood
that's the
from a
mouth that you
xenomorph.
want. You
Deep
want the
acid.
little mouth.
They have acid. They spit acid. It would. What are you talking
But
about?
consider-
All right,
now you
it
know
would
how
be
women
the best
feel.
fuck of your life, and then you wouldn't have a penis
If
anymore.
I'm dead, it's not my fucking problem. So, anyways, it's got a mouth within its mouth. You know what that means? Double the pleasure if they know how to use it right.
I don't know. That feels like it'd be sounding, and that seems kind of painful. I've seen videos.
Imagine
You
if
know
the
where the
dude
clitoris
xenomorphs
is?
had a dick within a dick.
Whoa.
Kind of like a
Where's
dog.
Inception.
Where's the
Yeah.
clitoris?
Rum, you gotta
Within the
realize
other
I'm a
clitoris.
commentary YouTuber. I haven't
it's really
left
funny
my
that we're-
desk.
I'm just saying,
It's funny.
like, one tongue can focus on the clit, the other can focus on everything else, whatever that is.
All right, well then I'm gonna
Like
have to
Dr.
be a power
Manhattan.
bottom for the alien.
Yeah,
I don't want to
be a
do
power
that.
bottom, you baby back bitch.
Yeah, I don't think aliens from that. I don't think they mate, right? It's the queen system, right? The queen lays the
It'll lay
eggs.
an egg inside you, and then it'll burst out.
Yeah, but the queen lays
Can
the
you
eggs.
can you guys imagine how good that little mouth would be at eating ass?
That'd be
Holy
Oh my
impressive.
god, baby. That is
Like, it
so
puts
bad
the
if you
big
take
mouth
that
over
clip
your
out of
ass,
context.
and then the
One on
little
the-
one
wait,
comes
wait.
out.
One on the prostate, one on the rim, like.
Core, if you're listening, you have a soundbite, sir.
Oh my
Beavers,
God.
there's so many more fuckable creatures out there. Why would you
Than a
choose the
xenomorph.
alien?
Because the xenomorph has like two mouths.
Well, H.R. Giger did mean to make that as phallic as possible. Like that was the whole driving factor for what Alien was as a concept, was like the idea of like of sex. Was like he I guess he had like Freud as a very big inspiration for that stuff. So I don't think it's unreasonable for him to think about it in that way necessarily, just because that's what the creator's
So
intention
he's
kind
the
of was.
H.P. Lovecraft of sex, is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
He's afraid of
basically,
it.
no.
He's
That
like,
if you ever
"Ah,
looked at Geiger's work, that's basically what he is.
I'm afraid of sex, so let me just create a monstrosity of what I believe that to be.
So
Pretty
Beavers,
much.
are you afraid of sex? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
No, I just think that the xenomorph's mouth might feel good once you pull the teeth out.
You fucking. Can you imagine getting a gummy from a xenomorph?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Or like,
acid,
like the
though.
the face suckers, right?
Yeah.
You know how
That's
hard those things
insane.
are to get off?
That's
Can you imagine?
child. That's the child.
Nah, no. Not with that mouth.
Matt
I'm just
Pitt, do you know
imagining
what
that
a
scene from
Buddha
Alien
is?
where
I
the kid's just
realized-
running across the table. Sorry.
I realized what that sound clip is, and I really don't want it to get clipped.
I think it's already done. I
Really
think
don't want
Coasty's
it.
already
Yeah,
done it.
It's too late.
Too late.
That was too late.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys imagine how
Well,
great?
anyway,
the mouth
sounds
would
like
be at
Matt
eating
Pitt's
ass?
gone, but Matt
Can you
Pitt,
guys-
just in case you wanted to know, just feel free to look up Fuda whenever you get a chance. Just look that up, and then
Just look
That-
at the
that's what
drawing
you
I
are,
made
yeah,
of you.
just
You're
yeah,
Fuda.
just really examine that. Anyway, good night.
Good night.
You think Matt beat his meat to his pictures?
Who was that?
I think he did. Can you guys imagine how good that little mouth would be at eating ass?
Oh, that's excellent. That's a variant donation sound now. Thank you.
Oh hell yeah.
With a picture of beavers.
That's awesome.
That's how this stream is gonna end.
I don't like this place anymore.
Well, if those are the kind of aliens that are
said it,
coming
dude.
down for us, you know, I guess we could have it a lot worse. Let's be honest.
What if we got invaded by like just smoking hot aliens?
How long do you think it would take for us to realize that we've been invaded?
How many
Oh,
people do
when
you
it's too
think
late.
would be down to like fuck the Greys?
I was just thinking, yeah, like of the ideal alien. I was thinking of the Greys, yeah, because they'd have like
Yeah.
They'd have the best
The
asses.
Greys, like, imagine, if you will, you're in New York City, the Greys land out of nowhere, you turn around, and for some weird reason, you're like, damn, these bulbous ass, like, big-eyed heads I'm kind of into.
Let me get that Greyussy.
I'm kind of feeling these gray men.
And women.
Fuck the blue man group. I'm kind of down to fuck.
I don't know. They're kind of like
men.
they're kind of like Ken dolls, though, aren't they? Like they don't really have that going
It's
on.
retracted.
So really,
Yeah,
it would
but
just
have you seen their like ET fingers?
Oh, so you're saying it would like glow in your stomach?
I hope so.
You would use you as a light bright? Jesus Christ!
It'd be the equivalent of having like a fucking a glow in the dark condom. You're like, ooh, nice.
Is that the noise you'd make as
Except
the
it also
Grey
gives you cancer.
fingers with his finger?
Did y'all like
with the
scare
ET
away
shit?
FPS Diesel? I just came back.
Yeah.
No, FPS Diesel said you need to go watch future porn.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. What? Cool.
Watch Fuda. Give it a shoda.
Was
Watch
was,
Fuda.
Was ET a minor?
Oh my god.
I don't.
No, he
I'm
wasn't.
Gonna
No,
Google it.
It was pretty
there's
wrinkly
extended-
for a minor.
Yeah.
What are y'all
Pretty
talking
sure he's
about?
not.
Yeah, but
There's
so is Grogu.
extended Lore. I'm pretty
Wait,
sure.
is
in the extended
Grogu a
lore
minor?
for
He's
the,
50 years old.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm.
I mean, like,
Do or do not. There is no try.
No. Now you guys are making it's a like million-year Dragon Girl argument. with
wait.
Grogu.
So if Grogu is like 50 years old and still a wee little bab, does that mean like the 12-year-old looking anime girl that's actually a 12,000-year-old dragon, is she okay?
Oh no. Oh god.
We need Vito. Where's Vito?
Yeah,
the
we
Vito?
do. We need Vito.
Vito?
I know exactly what Vito would say. Yeah, you know, it's great. I love it.
I'm just curious. I kind of feel like it's in the same sense of like dog years. 1 human year is 7 dog years. So
So does that? Never mind.
time
I'm not
works
gonna ask
both
that.
ways, according to what I've learned about fantasy.
I'm just stuck on the Greyussy myself.
Yeah. All right. All right, Rom. You got anything else?
When are you gonna make me your next content, baby?
What?
All right. Thank you.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it's just getting weird. You guys are talking about fucking aliens and apes and all this shit. I think it's time to end. Guys,
Yeah,
thank you
monkeying
so
around.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're on our way to 1,000. We're at 911 right now. We're at 911 subscribers, bro. So
Never forgetty.
Yeah. Never forget. We're at 911. Which means we need
Never
89
forget
more.
that. Never forget.
So yeah, go subscribe so we can get monetized. You know, and you don't have to donate to Streamlabs anymore. Because
Matt, would you fuck an alien?
if they were hot, sure. All right, thank you so much, guys. Y'all have a great night. And remember, now recording is always recording. All right, just play the music or whatever.
In the dark, you can see shiny cars. That's when you need me there. With you, I'll always share. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Looking up, I'ma stick it out till the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, told you we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, 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 fancy things will never come in between. You are my entity. Therefore
Can you guys imagine how good that little mouth would be at eating ass?